Hello, everybody, and welcome back to Flight Team D&D. That's right, we're here. We're back at it. We're here to make some stories and make some magic happen. I am going to be your DM for this specific one-shot. Sir Squarin, I am back in the chair. It's been a while. Glad to see you guys. Wonderful people. And I'm joined with 4 amazing streamers who are going to be my adventurers today. Starting with Kitsu, why don't you introduce yourself and your character?
I am Scratch on Wood, and I am a Tabaxi Cleric Rogue hybrid.
Okay, what about you, Oban?
My character is a Zaladar Newts, which is a Loxodon Cleric.
And your full streaming name?
Maester Oban.
There we go. Panda?
I'm the Texan Panda. My character name is Pandalore. I had a really creative there. I'm playing a half-elf rogue.
Alright, and last but not least, Tucker.
My name is Tucker, and my character's name is Lynn. He is a elf fighter, and everyone's doing great.
Beautiful, beautiful. Last one-shot ran by Queso Cactus. You guys were introduced to the brand new world we are bringing life to with this program for Flight Team D&D. We started off in the city of Freymore, where the Ambition of Flight Guild is currently in residence, but that is not where this story is going to begin. This story actually takes place in a whole new location, and it starts like every single one of my stories starts, with a really, really extra bard by the name of Laxum Snowbristle. It was an adventure that does not start like most do. The 4 of you found yourselves at the Ambition of Flight Guild. You were staying in the extra rooms the tavern has for a little bit, as we are setting up some new lodgings for our adventurers. But the 4 of you couldn't sleep. Obviously, with Lynn, he is an elf, but you couldn't even get into your meditation, Lynn. It was like a bout of insomnia just hit the 4 of you. Now, I don't know if you guys have ever adventured before, and I don't know if you know each other well, but you were the only ones in the tavern when Laxum came busting in a tizzy, feathers ruffled, looked around at the 4 of you, and said, "It just always seems to go this way," and then asked for help. What you were told was you needed to make your way to the town of Lone Pine, which is going to surprise you, he said, in terms of being called a town, but that a close friend of his is in dire need of assistance. There is a mystery going on in the town with a prominent family going missing, and this patron needs your help getting to the bottom of this. Your instructions were clear from Laxum. You need to head to the town of Lone Pine. You need to head to the more southern district first to find a store known as for forestry and forgers, where you will get more information and be set off to solve what Laxum explained as a just unique investigation. Even he couldn't give you a lot of details because he was just as confused and a little bit secretive. So, welcome to Lone Pine. Now, as you can see, I used the word town, when in reality, this has slowly become a small city. It is rising in its popularity, in its economic trade, as well as its dedication to the growth of the Kingdom of Kalmorith. and that is where we are going to pick up. You guys find yourself at the front gates of this town. The four of you. Let me ask: would you guys know each other, or is this the first adventure the four of you have been on together?
Say this would probably be the first.
Yeah, I haven't met anybody here.
I have not met any one of these three fine people.
And I guess that means Saul hasn't met
We
any of
are
them.
all new.
Great. I
Yeah.
love a party of strangers.
I know everyone. They have amnesia. No.
Okay. We are at the city gates. What do you want to do?
Wow. Well, big city. I suppose should we take some time to explore, or do we want to hop right to trying to find this forestry and foragers?
Well, I mean, we could get right to it.
All right, straight to business. Any objections?
None here.
No objections, but why am I working with y'all?
Yeah. I mean, this is my first Adventurers Guild trip thing. I'm curious about it all. How long have you all been involved?
This should be my first time as well.
That's great.
Though I've traveled far and wide, I must admit this is my first time with the guild. I'm happy to have met you, but we'll see what we encounter.
You scratch?
I'm just happy to make friends.
That's nice. That's great. I've never been in a city this big, so anyone that's got more experience, please lead the way.
Most cities are much the same, where information and foul deeds exist in the tavern.
You want to go to the tavern first and try to get some information?
Typically, if we're looking for information, that's as good a place as any to find it.
To the tavern we shall go.
You're going to spend a little bit of time exploring, you know? It's hard to get your bearings in a new town, especially one that is a little bit on the bigger side. But luckily, everyone you ask knows where the tavern is. And that's where
Surprise, surprise.
To the Elm's Leaf. You've noticed as you've come into town, there is a lot of forest kind of related motif to this area. You don't know the reason of it, but this is the Elm Leaf. It is the main tavern of note. There are many different pubs throughout this town since it's been growing, but this is the one all locals know. And you also have control over your characters if you want to move them around, interact. You are in a tavern. Tell me what you'd like to do.
Well, if we're trying to get information, one of us should go schmooze that bartender first and foremost. I'm not schmoozy.
I'm just here to try and keep you alive.
I could see if she's familiar with Lathander, perhaps. And
That's a great start. You got it. Pat him on the back. Get it. You go for it.
so they'll walk up to the bar and greet the bartender. Good day, my lady.
Hi. How are you?
I'm doing wonderfully. I'm new to town here. My friends and I, if we might have a round of beverages to start.
Okay, what do you drink?
What is the local drink?
Ale.
Well, then ale it is.
All right.
Jesus.
She just turns around very quickly. 4 mugs pulled under the counter. She has warm ale on tap. It is a very, like, you arrive at around kind of before midday. So this is kind of a lighter ale that is more popular for, like, breakfast or brunch. That is a little bit filling. And she just passes it to you. It's like, there you are. Thank you.
Can you tell us a bit about this town?
Oh, sure. I mean, we are Lone Pine. We are the mayor would like to say we are a town on the rise.
It seems quite large for the moniker town.
Well, you have to go through well, we've been told. I'm not a bureaucrat. I don't get it. I don't know, actually. When living here my entire life, we always called it a town. Obviously, it is maybe something more now, but, in my heart, it will always just be the town it was.
Very good. So I'll be back in a moment.
Oh,
I'll
wait.
bring the...
Sorry, I guess I should say more about the town since you asked. I mean, we're just,
Yeah.
Okay. Don't be mad. But we make our money in forestry. We're the lumber export of the kingdom itself.
So this is where all of the lumber comes from.
Not all of
The
it, but a
majority.
good... Okay. I can't give it... Like, someone else would have to explain it to you, because I don't work in that department. I, obviously, tavern, beer, ale, food, somewhere. So I can't explain it, but yeah, we work in lumber, and from what I know, a lot of our our main export, obviously from the name, is pine, and from what I'm told, it's high value and wanted from and sought after throughout the kingdom.
Pretty interesting.
Mm.
So I'll bring the round over to the table. Say they're very much into lumber here.
Okay, that makes sense. We're looking for a forestry thing.
Oh, I didn't even ask about that.
No, I mean, a good start. We gotta ease into the water, I guess.
What if you want to go talk?
Yeah, I'll just walk up to the bartender, and as I finish my drink, I know we just got them, but like I was thirsty. I'd like to ask her for a refill, and then I would like to premise that we're from the Adventurers Guild. I'd like to say, so have you heard of anything sketchy going on lately? Like, this seems like a great place, but obviously us being from the Adventurers Guild, there's some sketchy stuff going on. We're trying to find out if you know anything or if anybody around knows anything.
She is refilling your ale. She passes it to you. It's just like, let me offer you a word of advice. You just mentioned you're from a guild that I know nothing about, that's not in this town, asking me about sketchy stuff, and you're 4 strangers I've never seen before. How do you think that comes off to me?
I would think it's fairly friendly.
I think it'd be fairly sketchy. What is it you're particularly asking for?
I'm sorry. My father came to the door.
You're good.
What was the question?
What have you heard that's so sketchy?
Just that a family has gone missing, just like poof. I would classify that as kind of sketchy. Don't you think it'd be kind of sketchy?
Oh, you're here about the Greenworths.
That's a fitting name for a forestry family.
Yes, I know some things. I don't know a lot. The Greenworths are be honest, the Greenworths are tied as one of the founding families of this entire town. They've been here through generations. Their entire lumber ex entire lumber division of this town, the one who runs that whole business is the Greenworths. They went. I mean, look, missing is a strong word, is what I've been told. I've talked to some of the town guard members about this, because they've been gone. They've been gone a week. They're, from what I could tell, they're very rich people. Rich people go on adventures and travel and all that. It's been. So what if they haven't been seen in a week? Is what I'm saying.
So the guards told you to not worry about it?
Yeah, they just said, well, I mean, yeah. Because I asked him about it, because, sometimes James Greenworth would come in here for a drink with, local towns members and some business associates, but, everything seemed fine and dandy, and then he just hasn't been in a week, and so I asked if anyone had seen him, and the guard said no one's seen him, but, everything looked fine, so they're probably just on some sort of vacation.
Okay. Thank you. Then I would like to take my drink and go sit down back at the table. So, I'll tell everybody, we're looking for the Greenworths, apparently, a prominent family in town. Apparently they've been missing for a week. And the guards told the barkeep to, not worry about anything, that everything would probably be fine. That kind of sketch about that, to be honest. I don't know what y'all's feelings are.
All of the Greenworths are missing?
Apparently, one of them, James, used to come in here, but he hasn't been in a week, apparently.
Okay. Any thoughts, Scratch?
Well, if the Tavern Keeper is inquiring about his whereabouts, it seems like this is not a usual thing for James Greenworth to go missing like this. Well, it's to go away for a week without at least informing anyone.
I would think it'd sound odd to go away and not tell anyone when you run all the lumber.
I mean, we are here for a reason.
And I feel like a regular that would come in here would be, comfortable enough to be excited about a vacation or something upcoming. So the fact that the bartender didn't know where he is makes me think it's not really a vacation.
But the bartender didn't know, but the guards seemed to. They said that it wasn't a thing to worry about. I think somebody should worry about it.
Maybe we should go question some guards, see if they know anything, or maybe just keep an eye out, see if anything sketchy's going on.
Maybe keep an eye on the guards, but not inform them exactly why we're here right away.
Perhaps we could visit where the Greenworths make their home.
Yeah, visiting the location of their house probably be nice.
Maybe we should go to this Forestian Foragers first before we start just wandering around.
Seems fair.
I'll return these and I'll just talk. I'm gonna talk to the bartender uno mas one more time.
Okay.
Have we all finished our drinks? Anyone want any more? What are thoughts on that?
As I down my second drink, I say, yeah, I'm done.
You're done.
Just slamming it.
Yeah.
Zaladar, Scratch, done? No more? No
I'm
treats?
good, thank you.
All right. I'll grab up all the empty cups and bring them back and set them on the bar. We're all We're all done. Thank you. So if you're if you're new here to this town, where would you go? Just to anything fun we should see? Any sights in the town that we shouldn't miss?
I mean, we do have a really lovely market. We have some great vendors out there. If you're interested to know more about the business of the town, you can speak to the foreman, who is in charge of who does the day-to-day operations of the lumber department.
Oh.
He's usually not too difficult to talk to, and I mean, he tries to keep himself readily available to anyone who wants to talk to him, with as much time as he can give, and that's the mayor.
The foreman is the mayor?
No, the foreman's name is Gordon. The mayor's name is Ken.
Okay. And Ken's typically pretty available for talking?
I mean, you can speak to the lady at the front desk, see if he's available, and I mean, I guess as adventurers, you could maybe get some pull by saying you're from the A Guild? I don't know.
Okay. No, that's great. Thank you so much. And just last thing, in your opinion, this Greenworth gone missing, is it raising any red flags for you or no?
Give me a charisma check.
Yeah, I'll give you a charisma check. $16.
16. At first, she was a little bit alarmed with a type of question like that. Again, because she doesn't know you.
Sure.
But, noticing how respectful your companions have been in the bar and how easy you guys have been to talk to, she's like, I mean, I'll be honest, it is a little bit strange. The Greenworths were seen throughout town constantly. I mean, James was always running in to deal with business or just to be seen by townspeople. Victoria, his wife, would always be at the market with Judy and Max, their children. I mean, they kept everyone busy. They kept everyone working, and everyone was happy to see them. I mean, it was strange not seeing any of the Greenworths or even their groundskeeper anymore. Like, even the groundskeeper seemed to kind of just absconded.
Wait, so the Greenworths are gone and some of their employees? It's also the groundskeeper?
Oh. One employee, just the groundskeeper.
Just the groundskeeper? That seems odd.
Yeah, but to be honest, the rumor is with that, like, we all think he just got fired. He hasn't been here that long.
Interesting. Okay. Do you know the groundskeeper's name by chance?
Yeah, his name was Paul Newberry.
Okay. And I mean, maybe this is invasive, so feel free to say no, but do you know where Paul might be?
No, he was a complete stranger to the town. Came in, applied. He had some good recommendations, apparently. He got the job. People liked him. He was easy to get along with. He was like that guy that you kind of just, like, you'd talk to, and then you'd forget. And then you'd come back, and then you remembered, oh, yeah, that's Paul.
Interesting. Okay. All right. Thank you so much. What was your name?
Oh, my name's Lisa.
Lisa. Thank you so much, Lisa. Nice to meet you.
Give me a perception check, Glenn.
Oh. Dirty 20.
As you're saying, thank you and your pleasantries to the barmaid, and you're turning around to head back to your party, for a flash, you get a familiar scent of warm bread and the light sound of a giggle on the breeze.
Okay. It was an absolute pleasure, Lisa. Did you? Nah, all right. Did you feel that? Did you smell anything?
I mean, I live in a town that's main export is lumber. I just smell pine.
That makes sense. No, it was a weird. I just had a weird sensation. Okay, thank you so much, Lisa.
Okay, keep your sensations to yourself. Bye.
Yep. Okay. Okay, I go back to the crew. Lisa's a little rude. I was very respectful. um, but some things worth noting. There is a market here with a lot of vendors. That she said maybe we should check out Gordon, who is the foreman, Ken, who is the mayor, who is weirdly accessible, and there's this, the Greensworths are gone, but Paul is gone too, right, who is their groundskeeper, and she seemed to say that Paul was not not very known around town, which I find either unfortunate or suspicious.
I lean on the side of suspicious.
I kind of do too. But all right, I'll turn to Zaladar. So, our leader, where do you think next, huh?
Little leader.
You're
I could lead a prayer to Lathander.
if you think that's the best.
Let us all cross hands and bow our heads.
Listen, you just seem experienced.
Well, if we have a foreman to talk to, I mean, if it's a foreman, someone they trust, someone that works with them closely, who better to get more information from? Did she say where to find?
No. You know what, Scratch? Scratch, this is your move. You got to find out where the foreman is.
All right.
His name's Gordon.
Head up to the bar. Excuse me, just as we're heading out, where would we find the foreman?
Okay. Yeah, you can find him. What's the best way to explain this? Okay, he is the foreman of an entire lumber division. You're gonna see the forest, and then you're gonna see a building with a lot of lumbermen and business types. Feel like that's gonna be the place to be.
Where all the lumber work happens. Okay.
I only guess this because I've never had to go talk to him.
And you don't happen to know where a
People come to talk to
building-
me. I run a tavern.
Fair enough. You don't have to know where a building forestry and foragers is.
I've never heard of that.
Okay. How long have you been here?
My entire life.
If I didn't. And you haven't heard of a forestry and foragers?
Nope. But you know, new shops are opening all the time.
Oh, thank you for your time. Sorry about
Do you
the
have a
awkward
map?
questions.
Did someone maybe give you an area to look at?
Did they?
Laxum did provide you with a map.
We were given this.
Well, that's the southern end of town. She pulls. Let me pull up the map for you guys. You know, looking at the map you're at, I'd say you're aiming for. Aiming for well over in this area of town. Well, remember there being shops out there. Maybe someone new's opened something for convenience, but you know, I'd say what you're looking for is over in that area. And yeah, by the way, the building I was talking about, that's over there. It's not too far, but yeah, that's I guess the best I can do.
Thank you very much. That's very helpful.
You're cool. You're cool.
We'll probably be back again at some point. For drinks rather than awkward questions. Hopefully.
I work at a tavern. It's either one or the other, or probably both.
I can see that.
That's true.
Goes back to the group. And presents the map saying, this is where the lumberyard area should be, where the foreman should be, and down here is possibly where the forestry and foragers is.
That's great.
But it seems strange. She didn't seem to know where that building was, even though she's lived here all her life. Could be a new building, new business.
Well, if Laxon wanted us to go there, I mean, perhaps we go there first, and then to the foreman.
Sounds like a plan to me.
Sure. Yeah. She was nice to you. She was mean to me. Was I weird? Did I seem weird to you guys?
Maybe she's got a thing for cats.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. Thank you. I don't know why I said thank you. Let's go.
You're welcome.
Not awkward at all.
As
No,
we
not at
walk
all.
out, Zaladar will wave with his trunk and say, "What? May the light of Lathander guide your path."
That was wild. And you too, buddy.
All right. We going to the forestry and foragers?
We shall.
Oh boy, what is this gonna be?
All right, so you guys make your way through more of this town. You see, as you're cutting your way through, you see like signs that lead to the marketplace. You see signs that lead to residential districts. You see government buildings, and when you enter this area of town itself, it gives the vibe of more like a residential area than it does a marketplace. Like, Laxam told you it was a store. You're looking for a store. And you, as you're walking by this one kind of area of town, bunch of houses near you, you see that through it there's one alleyway with a sign attached to the side of it, crumbling in old wood, that says, "This way to forests and foragers. Forestry and foragers." Or foragers.
Well,
Onward.
this doesn't look like that new of a shop.
Also, why is it so prominent, yet our friend Lisa did not know about it?
And didn't you say there was like a bunch of stores down here?
Yeah.
She said there weren't a lot of stores
Oh.
over here.
Oh, oops.
I
Not
guess
everyone
we-
can know every store, right?
So shall we walk down the sketchy alleyway?
I'm worried. Okay. I'm worried, but okay.
Worried is a
Good.
good sense.
Yeah, that's a good way to put it.
Zaladar will
well,
pat back with his trunk and say, "Very little is sketchy with the light of Lathander at your back."
I said, look, we got an elephant with us. What could go wrong?
It's true.
You said it's a narrow
Okay.
alleyway, right?
It's like you would be able to fit.
Okay.
I'm just gonna,
You know, let's be real. Like we're living in the Forgotten Realms here. They're prepared for anything.
Also, on the way, I would have definitely been scoping out any town guards we went past because I have a high sketch factor on them. So
Mhm,
There is a healthy amount of town guards within this, within the entirety of the town. They wear pine green guard uniforms. They have the basic setup of chainmail, little bit of like shoulder plating, helms. Captains will carry swords, and grunts carry spears.
I most assuredly at some point probably tripped over my own feet by watching a guard. You're like doing like when you're going past it, just watching through the side and not paying attention where I was walking. Definitely keeping an eye on them.
They are everywhere.
Are there just people buzzing about around us as well?
Yes. Well, like a normal amount. Like this isn't going to be like a super busy street where there's hundreds of people just flocking to building to building. It just seems like you see like a couple walking across the street. You see a man walking, reading, like, nose to a paper as he's taking in information. You see some children playing with some toys, running around and just having a good day. This doesn't seem like a hub area.
Could I
Maybe.
flag over a pedestrian, or just like kind of like try to get someone's attention real quick?
Yeah. Go for it.
Oh. But did you say something?
Yeah, go for it. Can you
I
not
can't hear you.
Sorry.
now I
Yeah,
can.
go for it.
Oh, I'll approach the couple and be, excuse me. I'm so sorry. We're new to town, and just kind of trying to understand the layout here. We were interested in this forestry place. Have you ever been there? Do you know anything about it?
So you just pointed to a wall.
The did I? Okay.
Are you
Here.
okay?
This is a wall, and I'll point to the alley.
Dear, is he all right? He seems a little bit. I think he's fine. I don't want to be
Okay,
involved
no.
for too long. Sir,
no,
that
yeah.
is a wall.
Thank you so much. I think I have learned. You're great. Carry on. And I'll go back to the crew.
They just kind of look at you really strangely. They're like, okay.
They're giving you very odd looks.
That makes sense. I think maybe only we can see this. Guys,
Oh,
I feel
that's
like
reassuring.
I feel like we should go to the forager or someone before we go in here. I'm a little worried that we're about to cross a path from which we cannot come back to this point. If I'm the only one getting that vibe, let's continue.
You said there was a man walking down the street too?
Mhm.
I go grab him. I bring him to the spot where the alleyway is supposed to be. And I pick up 2 rocks off the ground and I say, "Sir, I know this is going to sound insanely crazy, but we are both going to throw these rocks at this wall at the same time, okay?
Oh
Okay.
no.
Okay, but
Just hear me out.
you are a
Please.
tiny bear.
It's okay.
Oh,
Would you expect a
Yeah.
regular person to ask you this question?
you know what? Maybe. I mean, you're asking me to throw a rock, which isn't that uncommon, I guess. Like, people throw. You're a bear. You're a tiny bear, and you're asking me to throw a rock at a wall.
Yeah, would you like me to do a flip if you do it right?
No, I'd like you to pay me some gold because I feel like this is a waste of time.
It wouldn't be a waste of time if you just stop asking questions.
Oh god.
Why are you wanting me to throw a rock? He just throws a rock at the wall. He just throws it and walks away. He's just like, there, it bounced against the wall as you guys see the walk just still rolling down this alleyway. It even stops. The rock then kind of turns around a little bit. And you see, like, little, like, just kind of eyes have been placed on the rock now. And it kind of shakes and then starts rolling its way down the alley and even turns the corner.
So, what did we drink?
That's a good question.
What did that rock just? And was it sentient?
Do you still have the other one in your hand?
I do.
Do you want to look at it?
Yeah, let's perceive the rock. I guess investigate the rock would be a better word.
Give me that investigation check. As you investigate this rock. Like the rock you're holding your own rock, just like really staring at it.
I imagine the authorities are closing in.
I think we are all staring at this rock at this point.
15 plus 8, 23.
23. Like, you are very determined to figure out the truth about this rock. But the fact that, like, your determination has called the 3 of your companions to combine the 4 brain power you have to study this rock at its deepest core. So just imagine this scene of a small, like, panda bear lifting up a rock for everybody, and then you've got, like, 3 other, like, you've got an elf, a tabaxi, and a loxodon, like, towering over, really staring at this rock in front of everybody on this street, broad daylight and everything. And you just hear a voice go, "You know, when I asked Laxum to send someone that could really assist me, I didn't think they'd be so thorough as to investigate a rock."
Did the rock just speak to me?
Looks
No, little
around.
one, I'm behind you.
Turn around and see who's behind me.
You guys see a 6-foot tall, teal colored bugbear in a fly as hell, like just burgundy vest, white linen shirt. He does have trousers on, but it complements his fur at the same time. It's just like, he's trying to be a little bit like with the time, but like not be too revealing. He's just like, I can tell you that that is a rock, and it will continue to be a rock longer than you will continue being whoever you are in this current phase of your life.
All right.
I kind of like just chunked the rock down the alleyway in frustration.
You see the rock start going the same path as the other rock, and he just goes, maybe you should follow the rock. Or you boys can follow me. And he starts making his way down the alley.
Who are you?
The one that hired you.
Who is that? That's not Laxum.
No, but I can answer the questions Laxum didn't give you the answers to.
Good, that was a lot of them.
Okie dokie.
I mean, that's not uncommon. Have you met Laxum?
Fair. And I follow down the alleyway.
So Scratch is going down the alley, Pandalore's going down the alley. What about the other 2?
Down the alley.
As you guys make your way, you see it's like at first like gray stone bricking, and then you turn the corner sharply, and it starts turning into like that same gray stone, but it's being grown over with moss and vines, and trees are now closer, creating natural shade. As you look at this building that is there, very kind of old-timey looking shop, has a little bit of a mossy cover to its roofing. Small chimney at the top that has like a little bit of like smoke coming out of it. Very warm opening, kind of inviting door to it that's open with a sense of light and warmth. Just like, please, make your way into my shop.
Yeah.
Do you get many customers down here?
Only the ones I need.
Hey, why can't people see this?
Do you always need to see everything that's in front of you?
I prefer to.
There's a lot about the world you don't know then.
Fair. Are those rocks alive?
Yes, the rocks were alive.
Were they alive before I threw them through the thing?
All things technically. You know what? I feel like we're going to get into a conversation that is going to be far reaching and hit on so many different topics that we would learn a lot as people, but it wouldn't solve the problem we have. You understand that?
Yeah. Who are you? What's your name? Sorry.
I don't feel like sharing that, unfortunately.
Is there something that you would share that we could call you?
Well, it's just,
Besides-
just if you must call me anything, call me Elm.
Elm?
Well,
Elm.
well met.
Elm leaf?
Just Elm.
Okay.
So you asked Laxum to send us here.
Yes, there's something wrong. It's just.
And
Have you ever had the feeling that you know something's off, but yet everything is still going the exact same way it's supposed to? And no matter how you present this problem to yourself, to others, to the concept of the problem itself, it just doesn't seem to be there, yet you still have that same chill running down your spine.
Yeah.
Oh, you too? Good, good, good. I thought I was the only one for a second.
I haven't heard that.
I just feel that there is something more going on that I need help discovering.
Have you asked
I'm
Lathander?
just a... Well, what?
Have you asked Lathander?
No, we're not on the best of speaking terms. Yeah, I just... Look. I just need some help. I'm just a shopkeep. Like, I can... This is what I do. I just know something's wrong, so I needed help figuring it out.
Okay, so what's your shop here?
Oh, knickknacks, items,
Knickknacks and
potions,
potions, okay.
you know.
And why do you keep this place hidden?
I don't need to be known by everybody.
Okay. So what is it that you need help with?
I need to know what's happening with the Wentworths, or the Greenworths.
Mm-hmm. What do you know so far?
No one's seen them for a week. And I can't find them no matter what I do, and usually I can find anyone in this town. It's almost like my own sight's been cut off.
Oh, motion to Pandalore. Didn't what's the thing about the guards that you heard about?
the guards seem to think that everything is fine, or that's what they say. But
Again, everything feels or looks fine. Everything is running at the same pace it always has. Everyone's doing everything they need to. The city is starting to thrive. It's just something's off. Can't figure it out. I keep scratching at it. I keep pulling away at the bark to try to unveil what is beneath it, but it always comes out to everything should be fine. Yet I don't know why I'm feeling this way.
so you
So-
said that you could somehow keep tabs of everybody in town, but can no longer. How did you go about doing that?
Do you go asking other people their trade secrets as well, or is it just going to be me? Don't worry about it. I'm not someone to be... I'm not trying to threaten anybody. I can't do anything more than call you. Like, I got nothing else. And the only one I could turn to was Laxum. And
Do you have anything more to share with us that might help?
here's what you should know. The Greenworths are a prominent family that were there at the very beginning. There were two families. There were the Greenworths, and there were the Harts. Why the Hearts are no longer here was there was a tragedy years ago where the entire family was killed off in a fire. It was tragic, but the Greenworths really stepped up and were able to lead this town to prosperity. Now, I know when people look at forestry and lumber businesses, like, yes, there is a little bit of pain to it, but they actually devised a way to fix that. You see, it was brilliant how they were able to add to the market value of their pine was they would pick out a select just amount of trees, cut them down, uproot, replant, and then move to the next portion. So by the time they would make their way around, those trees had already regrown. It was brilliant, and it added a lot to what was possible. So using that, the town of Lone Pine started to thrive. It was growing. Everything's going great. And the Greenworths did what the Greenworths needed to. They would come in. They would do all of their business. They would help, boost the economy. The kids were known as very well-behaved children. Everyone loved them. They did well in school. They did well in social gatherings where other children would want to play with them. And it wasn't like they were leading a gang, but no one was really alone. Victoria was lovely. She made sure to be an active part of the community. Now, James was a little bit rough around the edges, and he was very close to the mayor, which was very strange considering he ran for mayor, but lost the position. It doesn't matter. But they just sort of... projects started changing a little bit in small ways, like they started adding to the amount of lumber they were taking, but they were trying to make up for it, and some new propositions were brought up in front of the mayor that were trying to circumvent certain guidelines in the founder's charter that the Greenworths originally even wrote with the Hearts. And then they were gone. Just gone. And I've heard the rumors of vacations and maybe they just needed some time away from the business, but you don't just up and leave without anyone knowing. Yet no one in this town seems to care. I don't know. It's strange. And like I said, I'm just a shopkeep. I can't do anything more than just hire someone to figure this out. I've gone to the guard, and the guard went to the mayor, and the mayor said, maybe with a little bit more time we might be worried, but seeing as everything seemed fine, no one's doing anything about it.
What started the fire that killed the Hearts? Do you know anything else about that? What's the story there?
Oh, that was years and years ago. Like, generations ago. It was a tragic incident where the Hart Manor just burned down. Every single one was lost.
Any investigation? Things don't just catch fire.
Yeah, there was investigations and everything, but from all they could tell was the fire did start from within the house. No one was seen running from it. It really just seemed like an unfortunate accident.
Interesting.
And before you're worried, no, there was no rivalry between the Greenworths or the Hearts. They worked in beautiful synchronization. They just knew what they needed to do. It was wonderful.
We were going to go talk to the foreman, Gordon. See if he has any more information about them. Do you know anything about him?
Oh, yeah. Gordon's great. No nonsense. Just... He's that type of person that rose to position of foreman off of his own work, not because he wanted to be foreman. So it's like he's good as at his job. He just doesn't really enjoy his job anymore because he really just wants to be out there.
Okay. What about Ken? You know anything else about Ken, the mayor?
Kent Foxborough, politician to his core. Charming smile, firm handshake, a lot of promises. Who knows what's going to get done, but we'll see.
And one more person of interest. What's everything you know about Paul, the groundskeeper?
The Greenworths had a groundskeeper?
Uh-huh.
When did that happen?
That's what the barkeep had told us. Lisa?
Oh, I know Lisa. Yeah, Lisa's great. She
I
wouldn't
mean,
lie about a groundskeeper.
It was phrased in a way that they had a groundskeeper that no one really knew a lot about. He showed up fairly recently, I'm getting, and disappeared with them. I don't know nothing about nothing, but I got kidnapping vibes or some sort of nefarious plot there. Nothing.
Alright, Mr. All-Seeing Grizzly Bear, how'd you not know they had a groundskeeper?
What? Sorry? What?
I mean, you can see, you boasted that you could see whoever was in this town. How'd you not know they had a groundskeeper?
I don't know. I don't know.
I would be interested to see if the foreman knows of a groundskeeper.
Or if anybody else in town knows of a groundskeeper, for that matter.
Look, that's the job. That's what I called Laxam for. He sent you. I just want to know what happened. If you could just figure that out, I would greatly appreciate it.
Did the character just stare off into the distance, or did you just stare off into the distance
The character.
for a minute? Okay. You seemed a bit lost in thought at the idea of Paul there. What's going on? You're doing it again.
You're gonna have to tell me.
Okay.
But honestly, I'm not too worried about a groundskeeper. I'm more worried about this family.
Yeah. Scratch, any thoughts?
How long have you been having this feeling that something wasn't quite right here?
About a week.
About the same length of time that the family has been missing for? Or would you say that it started just before then?
That's a good question, actually. I'd say it's just... well, maybe just before then.
Because from what I gathered, this groundskeeper, I know we're not supposed to pay attention to him, but maybe we should, because he turned up, from what I gathered, just before they disappeared. Seems strange
can't
that-
tell you, yeah. Unfortunately, I don't know. You could talk to the mayor as well. The mayor was close with James. He was always seen going in and out of the mayor's office constantly.
I'd very much like to talk to this Gordon fellow.
Okay. I'm not
Yeah.
going to stop you from doing your jobs. I just ask that, again, just please try to figure out what's going on. Just I don't like what I'm feeling. And I'd like some comfort. I'd like to know that everything is okay.
Okay. Well, any other questions?
I don't have any.
What? How much are your potions?
Standard price.
Okay. I'll turn to the crew. I have no money.
I believe that's how we all came to be here.
Okay.
I wouldn't be working for an adventurers guild if I had money.
Okay. We're all poor. Okay. Scratch
And
you
if this
nothing?
is all y'all's first adventures too with each other. Oh no, this is all y'all's first adventures with the guild except for Scratch. So yeah, y'all would be kind of broke.
Okie dokie. You doing bartering? Or is it price only?
Maybe I'm not the shop for that. Look, there are other markets. Get out there, do what you can. Just,
Alrighty.
I've gotta go.
Okay, yeah, that makes sense. We do too.
He flicks a
So-
finger and the door just opens, pulls itself open. He's just like, good luck.
Thank you.
Appreciate it.
Thank you.
Good luck to you too.
Were the rocks alive before?
As you're turning around to answer that question, the door slams and you are in front of just a wall.
That's gonna bother me. That's gonna bother me. The idea.
Wonder if you could keep one as a pet.
That's what I was wondering. Remember the pet rocks? That was, yeah, it was a different universe. All right, to the mayor or to the foreman?
I'm not one to trust politicians.
I'm down to go speak to Gordon.
I'd rather have information from Gordon before going to a mayor.
I like that. Scratch.
Things are in agreement.
Alright, let's head to
Uh,
Gordon's.
On our way over there, I pick up another rock and just kind of start like spinning it in my hand and looking at it.
Give me a sleight of hand check to see how dexterous you are with this.
Ooh, okay. Yeet. 10 plus 8, 18.
Alright, some pretty decent rock spinning is going on. You're not a globetrotter here, but you're pulling some stuff off that's pretty crazy. Like, little kids will stop and just be like, whoa. And then, like, parents will stop and tell their kids, like, I used to be able to do that, alright? Like, it's not that crazy.
Is that one communicating with you in any way, or is that just a rocky thing?
Seems like just a rock.
Unfortunate.
You guys come across one of the nicest buildings in this town. It is a gorgeous kind of like wood, stone, natural creation, like got a natural creation vibe to it to fit like with the forest motif just beyond its walls. Beautiful hardwood floors, like we're talking nice redwood here, like ooh, sanded down so nice, polished, shiny, a little slippery, but you know, sometimes you have to deal with a little bit of like negativity when you're going for the nicest posh look. And then you see a man in an office so out of place, looking like he would rather be anywhere else.
I will become enamored with the wood and start studying the grains.
It's super nice wood.
That's very nice.
That's very nice, yeah.
So I want you to go talk to him, and I'm gonna dig into this wood.
Oh, I love that phrasing.
I don't seem to be able to move my token.
Let me Let's see what's going on here. Oh, yep. Try now.
I can boot my token.
There
Wow.
you go.
Thank you. Good day,
Token.
sir. Might you be Gordon?
I am Gordon.
It's a lovely office you have.
Oh, it's just so great. So wonderful.
We come inquiring about your employers.
Oh, you're looking
Greenwoods.
for James? He's gone on some sort of gallivant, I guess. I haven't seen him in a week. But I could take a message, I guess. I mean, what if I, if not a secretary for that man?
Zaladar's not picking up any of this, like him not liking being there, and it's just business for him. Very good. I'm not in need of message taking. We're merely inquiring about the absence of the Greenworth family.
Well, I mean, that's what happens when you get your ass handed to you by a hermit.
What's that now?
Oh, James was all pissy before he even vanished because he was trying to circumvent certain laws within the town to up production, to up the value, because he wanted more money. Something about needing something or other. But then we had, Herb came in and set him straight. It was a whole thing. Lawyers or solicitors got involved and all that.
Herb, you said?
Yes, he's a hermit.
And,
Then Gordon, for the first time, just kind of looks up at all of you, just like, you're not from here.
What was the first clue?
Maybe I've said too much.
or perhaps you've not said enough.
What do you want?
Merely to find out what's happened to the family.
Oh, that's it?
Yes.
I mean, could I have, like, some gold? If you're asking.
No, but I respect you for asking and trust you more because you had the balls to do that.
Agreed.
And I like courage. It's good. It's good. Look, if you're here
What
to find
can
out
we-
what's happened to the family, that's great. I'd love to know what happened to them. I need James back at work as soon as possible. My job is not in here. It is out there.
Could you tell us what you know about the groundskeeper?
Oh, Paul? Just a regular groundskeeper. I mean, he was kind of a jack of all trades. He'd help out with anything he needed to do in the house, but generally he just kept the greenery, kept the shrubbery, and then helped with the shopping.
You trust him?
I mean, yeah, I haven't had no reason not to. He's been with the family for about 6 months.
Because he's also disappeared?
Yeah, but I kind of was under the impression he might have been fired, even though he was doing great. James was giving off some strange vibes before he disappeared, saying that he didn't think it was... It just didn't seem like it was a good fit anymore, so I think he just kind of vanished, and honestly... He went... Actually, now that I think about it, Paul was gone before they were, so I think he was fired even before they were gone. And once Paul left, James got into a fight with Herb.
Okay.
And then after that, James went on vacation.
Is this something they would typically do?
Who?
Disappear without letting you know?
I mean, yeah, he would do stuff like this, but like only for like a day or two. I just think he got... Let's be real. Herb didn't just beat him in a fight. He embarrassed him in front of everybody. So I wouldn't be surprised if James needed to get out to let that air out. You know. That hermit was very rough. Usually he's a really nice guy, but he kept going on and on about destruction and whatnot. Which, I mean, I was kind of on his side, you know? Like, we don't want to really be pulling too much. We need to make sure we're keeping in line with the environmentalism of the original charter so that nothing ever happens to the forest itself. But, you know, he didn't have to be so threatening.
Herb was threatening.
Yes, very.
Is Herb familiar with James and them?
I mean, Herb's been in the town longer than anybody else. He's just a hermit now. He only lives in the forest, comes in every now and again to do some trading, enough to keep him alive, and then disappears again.
So he's now a hermit. What was he before?
Just a townsfolk. Well, he was always, from what I've gathered, he was always someone who loved the forest. You know, he worked for us for a time, but then said this was, you know, unnatural and that we were just destroying more than giving, and then, you know, disappeared for a little bit, showed back up as a hermit. Nobody thought different of him. Well, I mean, people did think different of him for a little bit, but then he seemed fine. But yeah.
And what of Kent Foxborough?
He's a douche.
So, politician.
Right in one.
They were friends?
Oh. I mean, look. There's brown nosing, and then there's just constantly having a stain on your lips. That's Kent to James.
Interesting.
Kent was all for what James was trying to do, and then, like I said, they lost.
So how long have you been in town?
I've lived here. Let's see. I came to town 15 years ago. I come from a small hamlet village, probably about 15 miles east of here. A little bit closer. Like, I'm not going to say I live close to the coastline, but I'm more in that in-between, and I was just so tired of fields and farming that I decided to get out here, found this beautiful forest, and fell in love.
So, about how long ago? Because it seems like the town is doing fairly prosperous. When did the boom start? Because obviously it's not really a town now, but like people still call it a town.
It started happening, from what I can understand. It was before even I. This has been like a slow growth that's really showing itself now, kind of situation here, but it really started more when the Greenworths really fully took over after the loss of the Hart family. And like, again, it wasn't like a big boom, it was just they were trying to help the town heal, so they implemented newer ways for people to make money, thus pushing the town further outward, you know? Like, they just knew if there was going to be any way to keep Lone Pine alive, it was in its people. So that's what they invested in.
Okay.
I don't know what the hell went wrong with James. The Greenworths were usually great. James is a douche.
Seems like he gets along with Kent pretty well then.
Well, I mean, you know, when you basically are the mayor, you just have someone else saying he's the mayor. The person's going to get along with you pretty well.
Fair enough.
Oh, sorry. That's political dissonance and maybe just slander of the character. Blah, blah, blah.
I'm telling the guards.
He just moves his axe handle a little bit closer to him. He's just like, do it. See what happens. Look. All I'm saying is things were getting a little bit rough for James, and if there was anyone who would maybe do damage to James, who would maybe hurt James, that hermit was a little bit crazy, in my opinion.
Maybe we go visit Herb.
Do you know where he lives? Besides the woods.
The woods.
A general area in the woods?
Head to the center and hopefully you find him. Most of the time, though, he'll probably just find you to tell you to get out. He's a hermit, you know, he doesn't really want to be found.
What's he look like? Like, if we were to go searching for him, what would we be on the hunt for?
Old. He is old. Basically, if you find a man that you think shouldn't still be alive due to his age, you've found him.
I see. Maybe we don't go visit Herb.
He has no quarrel with us. And perhaps he has some information about the Greenworths. Especially if they traveled through the wood.
I'm not the biggest fan of where this is going. But, like, if y'all think it's a good idea, I'll kind of just, like, stand in the back.
Scratch? Lynn?
I'm
Lynn's
2
off
rooms
somewhere.
away.
That's when Zaladar turns around and realizes that Lynn's not even around.
Sounds like the hermit had more of an opinion on how the woods should be handled than, say, James wanted to earn money. I'd rather go speak to the hermit than talk to James's brown noser. Maybe he can give us more information to go use and talk to the mayor about.
I'd rather talk to anybody other than this hermit.
Lynn! Lynn!
Yeah. Run over and just kind of lean in on the doorway.
Would you rather
Sorry.
talk to a brown noser or an angry hermit?
Who does the brown nose nose? Is it us?
No. Very much not us. No, James.
That was a question. That was a good question. I will give you that.
I think I could get along with a hermit.
I'm sorry, little bear, but it seems that we all want to see the hermit. You can stand behind me.
I shall.
The light of Lathander shall protect us both.
It better.
Hey, what's the story of this building?
I built it.
Okay. Nice.
I didn't have an answer, and I was like, I mean, yeah, I feel like he built it.
It's a great building. It's nice.
Yeah, they used to work out more in the forest. James wanted a more, like, central town location for the company, so I built this place.
If you built it so nicely, why do you look like you really don't want to be here?
Because I was told I wouldn't have to be here. Like, I was told, like, hey, build it nice for everybody that has to work here, and I went, but I don't have to work here. He's like, no, you'll still be out there. I built it. I got promoted. Now I'm here more than I want to be.
What if you just, like, unbuilt it?
You're fucking on to something. And I like it. What if I just unbuilt it? I mean, James isn't here. I could just say something happened.
Or don't bother with the building at all and just go back to the woods. James is not here.
Yeah, but
What?
like unbuilding this building is looking really nice to me now.
Did y'all ask him about Paul?
Who's Paul?
Groundskeeper.
He said
Oh,
the
yeah.
groundskeeper was gone before the family was gone.
Okay. Cool. Thank you.
But
Did y'all ask him about Elm? the guy that hired us?
No.
have you seen a fantastic looking bugbear in town?
There are a few bugbears in town. I'm gonna need you to be specific.
Fantastic looking. Very dapper.
Lives in a wall?
I know dapper bugbears, but I don't know a bugbear that lives in a wall.
Well, you should. He's fairly fantastic.
No, I don't know who you're talking about. You have a name?
Elm.
Like the tree?
Yeah, that's the kind of the
Yes.
question I had when I heard it, but I didn't ask.
I don't believe it was a real name.
That sounds like a dumb name. No, I don't know who you're talking about.
All right. Hermit?
Is this usually our office or James's office?
I mean, it's usually my office now.
Where's James's office?
He points to the more like audacious looking desk, kind of like at the front here. It's over there.
Yeah,
It's kind of
you
like
mind
an
if we have
open
a look
floor
around?
policy. Yeah, go for it.
Okay.
I'd like to look through James's stuff
Go for it.
to see if there's anything of note.
Give me an investigation check.
I would like to kind of like good. I give him.
What was that, Panda?
Oh, I want to
It's
go.
both.
Yeah, after this, I'll say.
It was a 12.
It's a 12. You didn't find anything that really kind of stands out to you. You found a lot of ledgers. You're seeing like gold moving from one account to another account. You know, for this amount of wood going out to this area, this amount of this specific type of wood going out to this area. It just seems like a lot of numbers to you.
How dreadfully boring.
You hear like a crack as you just turn around and like Gordon is now tearing the flooring out of the building. Don't mind me. You keep doing what you're doing over there.
I want to go talk to Lynn and ask if I found anything interesting while we were in the middle of conversation.
I was just kind of taking in the building, but I did
But
this room over
Before
here.
Panda gets there. Want to give me another perception check?
Me?
Yeah, you.
$19.
19.
Nice.
Lynn. I'm home. And Panda is just behind you now.
I'll hearing this, he'll kind of put a hand on the table next to him and lose himself a little bit in a moment. Hey, what'd you ask?
So, did you find anything while you were looking around admiring all the wood?
No. Nothing too much. No. I getting weird sensations here though. Are you feeling anything?
You should probably keep your sensations to yourself.
Okay, god damn it.
Oh, I love that.
Okay.
I didn't know that's what I was going to create with that line. But I like it. I really like that
Okay.
line.
No, but let's check this room out maybe.
Yeah, sure. I'd like to investigate the room.
Ooh,
Oh.
puppy.
Yes, puppy indeed.
Yeah. Can we can I do a perception check on the room?
Yeah, go
And
for it.
yeah. And Panda yeah. 18.
18. All right. Where you're at, you're kind of in the like. It seems like a communal food area, like a little break room for people coming in and out of the office. You see like pre-prepared food items are there, like some dried nuts, dried fruits. You've got like bread. There's some warm water on tap, and just a bunch of tables strewn out.
Okay. Panda, were you doing investigation or?
Yeah, I want to investigate.
Okay.
That is a 13 plus 8, 21.
21. What are you particularly investigating?
I want to see what this is.
What that
And
is?
yes.
You are able to, as you're investigating, you push this door open. This is going to be a storage area. You see different woodsman's axes. You see boxes of old ledgers that are dated throughout different years for the company itself. You find different storage pieces of equipment as well, like, you know, some adventurer's gear that you would need out in the woods, basic camping equipment.
I would like to yell at Gordon, hey, y'all using any of this right now? You mind if we borrow some?
Like what?
All this old like equipment back here for like going out in the forest and stuff.
And the bread.
You can
What
take
bread?
the bread. Leave the equipment. I have that on file. I have to keep track of that stuff. I don't know you that well. That's company. You know what? As he's ripping floorboards out, I don't care. You can take that.
Okay. I'd like to. Well, first of all, I want to shout to Zaldar and Scratch. It's like, hey, we can like kind of load up back here if they see anything you want.
Very well then. So, as I was rummaging through papers, anything I didn't find useful, I would just throw up in the air behind me. So, there's just literally papers all over the floor.
Desk
Around
drawers are
Zaladar.
left open and everything.
Yep. Everything is everywhere. And he'll just walk in and say, I found nothing of use.
And Gordon looks up, sees all the papers scattered, and he's like, I don't care. Goes back to what
No,
he's
he's
doing.
just like, you're fucking right. Just starts throwing his papers in the air. Just like starts tearing more of these floorboards out. Like, I hate this fucking place.
This man just quit his job.
So before Scratch joins the others, turns to Gordon and says, sorry to interrupt your very busy and important work, but would you mind showing me where James and his family lived on this map?
Yeah, he pointed to, he X's out a more like northern part of the towns. Like, this is like the, what do we call it? What do we want to call it? It's where asshats live. It's where rich asshat lives. Like, you know.
Ah, yes. And you wouldn't happen to know where the Hart family used to live? You know, the house that burnt down.
Oh, it was just across the street. But it's been built over now.
And what's built over there now?
Just smaller mansion homes.
Okay. Gonna go loot your stuff. Be right back.
Okay, have fun.
So yeah,
Lynn's just
there's a
grabbing
storage
food.
room back here, and there's equipment and shit. I try to pick up one of the axes, but it doesn't budge. I think I might need something smaller.
Little hand hatchet.
there any potions or anything? Did you find anything like that?
There's no potions in here.
Any gold coins or things that might be good for bartering?
Ooh, if we could just like take all of this stuff and go
Try to
sell
re-
it.
Let's go flip it.
I mean, we gotta make
Sell
money.
it off the profit.
This
Well, then
is-
we're not in the possession of stolen goods anymore.
This adventure got wild.
That's true.
I love this rogue energy.
Can't help it. Yeah, I just kind of like start stuffing my bag and pockets full of everything around, little knickknacks.
Yeah, it's just some rope, some like pikes if you need them for climbing. You know, just you're not getting weapons or anything here.
Yeah,
It's
yeah.
just gear.
Okay. Lynn just gets the bread.
Cool.
All right.
I'll go for the nuts then.
There we
Yeah.
go.
There it is.
Dried berries?
To the hermit?
I shouted Mr. Mr. Zelda. I was like, "Hey, Mr. Elephant Man, one of these axes is like your size."
I could take that.
Would you
Yeah,
like an
I mean-
axe?
It's
not a great axe. It is just a regular axe.
It's just an axe.
Yeah, just an axe.
I feel like Mr. Gordon wouldn't mind if you tested it out on some of those floorboards over there.
Is it like a hand axe?
No, it will be like a two-handed axe. So if you were to
Okay.
use this in battle, I would say it's like a D8, but it's not a D12 situation.
Okay.
Okay, everybody got what they need?
Everybody looted this this business to your heart's content.
We had consent.
You were right. You did have consent, and that's what's important.
What kind of bread was it?
Pumpernickel.
I leave the bread.
No.
I will take the bread.
All right.
As you're walking out, you just place it down. Zeladar's like, "Ooh, pumpernickel."
I love pumpernickel.
All right.
You'll tell me.
So Zaladar is very frustrated. He couldn't find anything of use, so he's just gonna take the axe and just
Chop the desk.
smash the desk real quick before leaving.
Gordon looks at his axe, just like, why am I doing this by hand? And just starts fucking going at it, just staring it all down.
We
So-
just leave this building like halfway burnt to
You
the
just
point
hear a
where we
man
didn't even do-
screaming with like exultation behind you as he's just taking it all down. Tear down this
So-
establishment.
Once I take out that desk, I'll stop by and say, "Thank you very much for your kindness. We will return these things."
Don't even
Dude.
worry about it. Thank you.
May the light of the thunder guide you.
Whatever you said back at you.
I really
Alright,
like that
guys.
building.
Mansion, hermit, or mayor?
Herb the Hermit.
Alright, if we're doing herb, let me get you guys where you need to go. Alright,
Before we
You-
leave, can I ask? Actually, I want to ask Gordon.
alright.
Does Herb have a last name?
You can ask him, I don't know.
Very well then.
Alright. Make our way to the forest. All forests are old. That's just the natural way they usually are, you know? But there are those that give off something more. And as you started walking through this forest, at first, it was your basic run of the mill. You've got some green trees, you got some shrubbery, animals walking around. Things started getting a little bit wild when trees started changing colors. And power started radiating a little bit more around you as you walked through. This is one of the eldest of the Fey forests. You can feel a sense of true purpose and life to it as you walk through. What would you do as you're looking for a hermit in something so vast?
Lynn is completely infatuated with everything happening. He's never seen anything like this before, so he's not being helpful, I would say.
I kind of just like nudge Lydon on the side. I'm like, this is some big potion energy right here.
This is unreal. I have never seen. Have you seen something like this?
No, I've generally spent most of my time in either like small towns, military camps. You know, I know I don't look like it, but like you know,
I'm big on the army.
Interesting. You were a soldier?
yeah, it's more of like a reconnaissance man, spy, you know, dwarves and all that stuff.
Oh, good to know. A spy. Okay.
When you have
You're
the
not
right to
still
bear
a spy, are
arms,
you?
I do have 2 bear arms. Yes.
You're not still a spy, are you?
I mean, like, I'm not spying on you.
Very good.
What were we doing again?
looking for Herb the Hermit.
Herb. Yeah.
When Zaladar notices that Lynn's like completely overwhelmed, he's just gonna just gently pat you on the back with his trunk. It's like, this is what it feels like to walk in the light of Lathander.
Oh. I think I could like Lathander.
I love this Mormon energy you're bringing to the table.
I'm interested. Is there a pamphlet?
Oh, we can sit and talk. I could talk about Lathander for hours.
Oh, okay. Yeah, next big journey we got, I'll bend. You can bend my ear.
Lathander, Zaladar just literally starts talking about Lathander and all the different towns he's visited along as we're walking through the forest. It's just nonstop, unless you ask him to stop. He's just going to continue telling stories of spreading the light of Lathander across the lands.
Lynn is absolutely infatuated. He loves hearing about adventures and things. I've never. This is completely new to me. I've never been to anywhere like this, and I don't know. My town was very small. But,
After
this is all
listening to them drone on for like 20 minutes, I'm like, hey, can you like shine this light on the hermit?
What's that?
I'm like, can you shine this light on the hermit? We've kind of been just like meandering through this forest.
Oh, the hermit.
Yeah.
God, I really want this conversation now about like like conversion and like finding the light of the Lathander and all that shit.
So just a baptism and I'm in? All right. So how did they say how we get this hermit to show up?
No.
Anybody got kind of a hermit summoning ritual?
I think that's just make a lot of noise.
I'm just going to yell Herb as loud as I possibly can. I won't actually do that into my microphone.
That's a plan. That's an idea. Roll me a d20. Just tell me what you get.
Is this my initiative?
I don't know yet. Let's find out.
17.
17? That's a high roll, okay?
Yeah.
You are letting it out. Like, you're just screaming Herb into, like, the trees, the wind, the light itself, whatever you can get your voice into to try and find this hermit. And, as you're doing that, like, time passes, you get a little bit more moments to talk about your faith and really explain, like, yes, it's a baptism, then there's also, like, classes you have to take for a certain amount of time, and then there's some, like, this other stuff. Maybe a blood ritual, I don't know. Like,
You too could spread the light of Lathander.
talking about the holy mission when rustling from the trees, descending down by one near you, you see an old man with a bird coming out of his beard just look at you and go, "You are so fucking loud."
Thank you.
That's not a compliment. You're in a forest. Damn. And just starts walking away. What? I don't even know you.
I'm gonna start following after him.
Go away!
No.
What?
We're here
What?
to talk about
What?
the Greenworths.
What?
The Greenworths.
What?
Have you heard that they're missing? The whole family.
Who gives a shit?
I would think that you would be happy to hear this news.
Why? I don't even know you. Why would you assume that about me? Who the fuck are you?
We were looking for them, and then heard of the troubles where James was trying to destroy the forest, and that you fought against him and you won, and embarrassed him.
Yes, I'm an old man who knows better than young people. It wasn't hard.
Have you seen him go through the woods?
No. He's just a blue blood. I don't know you. I'm leaving.
Herb!
What? What?
What can you tell us about the Greenworths, besides that he's a vile human?
I didn't say he was a vile human. He was just a dick. All humans are dicks.
Are you
Hell,
not
all
human?
living things are dick. You don't even know you, and you kind of seem like a dick.
Then you too are a dick because your heart beats.
I don't care. I just don't.
Very well. Did you have any issues with the Greenworths before James?
I have issues with literally everyone.
Very well.
What made you want to reside here, right here in this forest? How long have you been here?
Oh, is this just gonna be a thing with y'all? You just have a bunch of questions?
Oh, we're
Yes.
trying.
Yes.
We were
Okay.
sent here.
If we go somewhere comfortable and you can get your questions out, will you then leave me the fuck alone?
What do you
Absolutely.
consider comfortable?
Just go to my home. Just come on. Just starts whistling to his bird friend to like follow him. There's just like squirrels are running around him. It's just like, yes, yes, yes. Fucking Toby always needing food.
Toby the bird or the squirrel?
Yes!
Are all Toby? It's reckless.
Look, do you know how many woodland creatures there are?
A few.
At least 3?
Yeah.
Okay, so you tell me that you can remember individual names for so many different woodland creatures. I just call them all Toby. They don't fucking
Okay.
care.
You're right.
How do you know they don't care?
Well, they didn't say they cared.
Can you speak with animals?
No.
So we're trying to investigate the Greenworths here. We've been sent here to find them. So I'm happy to cut to the chase as much as we can. Do you know anything about their missing situation?
Well, just hold your horses. And as you guys make your way out of that clearing of the forest, you enter a certain alcove in these trees where it is imagine a tent with no ceiling. Like a very nice tent with no ceiling. You just see kind of like a wall around this bed that he has made. The dirt has been cleared a little bit to where there's not as much grass in here. It's more just kind of like padded dirt that's very soft. He has like a small table with some writing utensils and stuff like he would maybe need, and just a small cook fire that is already going. He's like, "Would you like some soup?"
Yeah.
Good
Okay.
soup.
It's made of acorns. Best
Just
damn
ac-
soup there is.
I've never tried that before. Do you think it would go well with pumpernickel? He takes the loaf out.
Sir, it is perfect with pumpernickel.
I would be happy to break that with
I've
you.
got to tell you guys, sometimes I just come up with characters on the fly, and I'm really loving Herb right now.
Is it just acorns?
No, there's also squirrel and rabbit in there.
Okay.
But the
That's- yeah.
acorns
Not
are what
Toby and
brings
Toby.
it together. That's where the flavor is.
Some Toby soup.
Yes, a lot of Tobys died in the making of this soup.
Well, Toby is delicious.
Hell yeah, he is. Alright, now, food and all that, bread for all of you. What is it you want?
No bread for Lynn.
Yes, I'll pass on the pumpernickel.
Alright,
wasn't
no
offered
bread
to you.
for whatever his name is.
We've been brought here to try to find the Greenworths.
Okay,
It's a curious case of the family.
alright.
And it seems you didn't get along with him well.
No, I did
We're really
not.
just curious about your interactions in the forest and the business, as it were. You used to be townsfolk and decided to move out here. Why
Well,
was that?
Jeremy, it all started when I was born, you see. I truly loved this wood more than anything else. Because people are just bothersome.
Understandable.
That's about it, Jeremy. Well,
So that's
okay,
kinda
alright, okay, fine. Yeah, just... questions, people. I don't... How did I do this again? I would interact. And, it just didn't work. I didn't like them. It's just the vibe.
I
Like,
can
if you
relate.
want to know my history with the Greenworths, this is just a situation where I didn't like them. I just didn't. Because, well, and it's not that I didn't like the Greenworths themselves, I just didn't like this generation. I didn't like James. James is kind of an asshat. His father was great, his grandfather was fine, and I would get candy from his great-grandfather every, great day celebration in the middle of town back when I was only, 2.
How old
It's-
are you?
That is a rude fucking question.
But a relevant one.
Trust me, I could be more than your father in age.
That's not hard.
I'm old.
I'll lean over to Scratch and I'll say, what were we supposed to... I'd missed what we're getting from him.
I too am old.
See? You get it. Some people are old. What do you want?
I've been blessed to walk this earth for 220 years already.
See? This motherfucker's older than me.
So we have a number.
I mean, I'm old enough to know things that most people won't even notice. That's why I left the town. People are just idiots. It's better to just
Did
take
you
care of
notice the
yourself.
hole in the wall of the south side of town?
There are holes in a lot of walls in a lot of places in towns. I don't know what you're talking about.
Do you know a bugbear named Elm who you might refer to as Toby?
Elm like the tree?
Yeah, I was confused on it too.
What a stupid name.
Yeah.
No, I don't know an elm. If I did,
What
I would
sort
have
of-
viciously mocked him.
What sort of things did you notice that others don't?
Oh! I mean, Wait, why did you all come talk to me about this? I'm just a hermit.
I also am wondering that. I did say to talk to the hermit, but I did not know why.
I did not want to come here in the first place.
What, I
No,
get into
no.
a fight with the Greenworths and you just think that I'm gonna come in and just start fucking shit up? I was just protecting the forest. I wasn't even doing anything bad. You wanted to deforest even more than he was supposed to by the original charter. I know the laws. It didn't take more than like 5 minutes to get this cleared up. It's just he couldn't take an ass whooping in front of everybody.
That's kind of what we were after here.
Now, your question's interesting. What would I notice, even though I'm old? A lot of things. I notice the passage of time itself, the growth of the city. I notice the tree line movements. I notice when things momentarily shift out of reason, like how Joseph Hart just appeared in the city under the name of Paul Newbury, and no one fucking cared.
Bingo.
Yes.
Bingo.
One
Bongo.
with the hand
bango.
in the air. What do you want?
That is incredible information. What? Joseph Hart, who was dead, appeared? What? Back up.
Okay, I'm backing up. It all started when I was born, and I love
All right,
the
forward.
forest.
Joseph Hart of the Hart family, who supposedly all died here?
Yes. That was Joseph. Which
if
was
he
weird,
didn't die-
because he's supposed to be as old as I am, yet he was looking good for his age. I don't know what the shit he's on, but he looked great.
And he was James's groundskeeper.
I guess so.
Quite interesting.
Wait, do you think the other hearts are alive?
No, I was there when they pulled out all the bodies from the Hart family. I mean, I guess I should say they never actually found Joseph's body. They all just thought it kind of burned away. And, yeah, here we are.
Does it make sense to you that Joseph maybe set the fire?
You might be onto something. But why would he want to burn his own family? It was, you know... It was weird, but not that weird.
You don't like people.
Yes, and? I don't like you, yet I'm showing you hospitality. It's called being
More
courteous.
More interested in the fact that Joseph is supposed to be about the same age as Philip here and is looking how old? He's groundskeeper, he's got to be quite fit.
I mean,
How did
usually.
you recognize him?
I've known Joseph since I was a boy. It wasn't hard to recognize him. So what if he grew up a little bit?
And do you know where he went?
I know where he went?
He's been missing with the Greenworths.
No, that's what missing is.
Okay.
The reason they're missing.
True.
I don't know. Look,
What do you-
all I know is someone showed up that they were supposed to be dead. They weren't. No one recognized him. It didn't seem like it was a bother. I don't care what's going on in the city. As long as the forest is treated with respect and I'm left alone, that's fine with me.
And Kent. Anything we should know about Kent?
I mean, he's just an... What do you know about Kent?
He's the mayor. He's an asshole. He's maybe in cahoots with James regarding this mayor, as they were once opponents, but
Somebody said something about brown stuff on his lip.
Okay, so basically, you explained everything about Kent.
That's it. All right.
I mean, how much more personality can a man like that have? Look, I
Okay.
don't know if you don't get this vibe. I don't like people.
Let's.
I don't even know
we-
why
we
you're
can
still
leave.
here.
Anyone have any other questions?
Write down the recipe for the acorn soup.
It is by the guest sign-in book. Leave your names and why you will never return into this forest again, and you can take a recipe card.
feel like
Basically, a
Uh,
sign out book and a promise to never come back here again.
I take a card and write my name, and next to it I say I didn't want to come here in the first place.
Smart one.
I'll also leave and sign my name. Are there any other interesting names on this list? Dolly Parton, anything like that?
Yes, Dolly Parton was here.
That's incredible. Big fan.
You just see a
Wow.
bunch of scribbles that just say Toby over and over and over.
All
A lot of Tobys have been coming in.
right.
Signs the book, scratch on wood, and says, I promise you, Scratch will never come here again. On my oath.
Good for you.
Dalador will look to the book, to Herb, to the book, to Herb, the recipe card, the book, Herb. Said, I can't promise I won't come back to the forest.
And you don't get a recipe card.
I won't come back to your home.
You still don't get a recipe card.
Takes the recipe card. Hands it over. Ta-da!
Good day.
Wow, you found the loophole.
We're going to be great adventurers with thoughts like this.
So as you guys are making your way out of the forest, time has passed. You showed up a little bit before midday. It is now getting into the later evening. The night is coming in. It has been kind of a fruitless day for you as you're trying to find more information. You've now gotten a bombshell reveal about Joseph Hart being alive, and yes, he has been masquerading as the groundskeeper known as Paul Newberry. You don't know the significance of that, but it is something to ponder on. What is y'all's feelings as you are making your way back into town?
What are our characters feeling?
Yes.
I don't like it. I'm very uneasy about the prospects of what might be going on around here.
I'm feeling nervous, but I'm overwhelmed with the whole thing. Somewhere between nervous and excited, and anxious and a little scared.
Concerned
Would
about
be
the
cu-
lack of aging.
That is my worry as well.
Would be curious about the whole thing, but knows what happens to cats when they are curious.
Hey, you can be curious 8 times.
Okay, I want the group to make a perception check as they're walking through the town.
4. Or I guess, hold on. 8.
17.
17.
22.
18.
Okay, so this is what happens. When it comes to Lynn, you pass by a shop window, and for the brief second, you see the outline, a female outline, elven features, gorgeous red hair like fire, and your heart just breaks as you see this out of the corner of your eye. But as you turn, nothing's there but a whisper of your name on the wind. For the other 3, as you guys are making your way through the town, you stop for a second because it was like empty alley, figure with a red coat, empty alley. And as you make your way back and you pause, you see this figure look out, cock its head, and you can only see the lower portion, and you see a mouth, like a human mouth. I love games. Love when I have players for games. But I don't like noise. I never liked too much noise. And they move, and like they're listening to something. They cock a head. Shh. And as he does that, black brambles burst out and completely circling you in this area. And as he melts away into shadow, red light erupts in 6 places around you as you see cracking through the stone, roots appearing out and just jutting out in different directions as they start twisting and curling themselves in as 6 wolves of hellish design appear in front of you. They are made of black wood, red blood, and a pulsing vein of flesh that is unholy to look at. They do not have mouths in the sense of just a jaw. You see as they growl, their mouths split into 4 different sections, and they peel back, revealing rows and rows of teeth. They snarl, they scream, and I'm going to need everyone to roll initiative.
Oof.
Oh shit.
Oof. Big oof.
That is where we are
Here.
going to stop to take a break for now. When we return, our adventurers will have to deal with the problems in front of them. But for now, we are going to take a quick 10-minute break, let our adventurers catch up on some water or whatever else they need, and we will be back shortly. Until then, chill, say hi, be breezy. Bye! Hello, everybody, and we are back. That was a nice little break. Let us get us refreshed and ready, and we are starting off with this combat. As you guys remember, before we took this quick short break, our heroes have ran into a strange figure who then summoned these. It's hard to explain wolves that are from beyond something even hell. Like these are wolves created out of a just wrong combination of flesh, bone, and surprisingly, flora. So, we rolled initiative. We have 6 wolves to deal with. We have our full adventurers. Top of the order is Panda.
Okay, so I immediately pull the hood of my cloak up,
Okay.
and then I would like to, if I can select the right thing, I want to move. Each square is 5 feet, right?
Each square is 5 feet.
Okay. I want to move kind of under here, under cover, and use my cloak to kind of camouflage myself.
You want to take a hide action?
Yeah.
All right, go ahead and roll me a stealth check. They have, they can do perception, but with disadvantage.
It was a 7 plus 12 is 19.
7 plus 12 is 19. Their perception is a plus 3. So just remember that 19.
Okie dokie.
All right. That is going to be Panda's action. Scratch, you're up next.
I am going to move back between everyone and Panda. And then I'm going to cast Firebolt, a rogue incantation, a cantrip. A modified object within range. Spell attacks can target on hit, takes 1d10 fire damage. And I'm going to attack the green one.
All right. It's a ranged spell attack, so roll for your attack.
Yep. Rolled 15.
That is not going to hit.
As bonus action, panic.
Wait, was it 15 on the die or 15 plus everything?
15 total.
15 total? All right, that's not going to hit. All right. Panic. Panic has ensued. It is going to be Lynn's turn after that.
All right. Lynn, having just seen this vision in the window, kind of shakily grabs his sword and shield, maybe a bit unfamiliar in his hands. And
Maybe a little bit heavier with what you've just seen.
Yeah. Feeling a bit taken aback, but quickly snaps into it and tries to run ahead to meet these 2 wolves where they're at. And he takes 2 attacks onto this red one here.
The red one or the blue one?
Or the blue one, sorry.
All right, go ahead and roll for your attacks.
Great. Mm, 9 and 18.
The 18 will hit.
All right. 8. Not that. This. That is 9.
9, okay. All right. You slash at this this wolf, and it is already vastly different than any sort of predator you've dealt with. It does feel like you are hacking at firewood. It growls as it takes a strike from you. Is that going to be your turn?
One singular second. Yes, that will be my turn.
Okay. All right. Wolves are up next. I rolled perception checks. Both the orange and green have locked on to Pandalore and are going to go in for the attack. Purple and pink are going to head towards Zal. Red and blue are going to stay where they are, and they're going to attack Lynn. Each one is going to attack. They have advantage on their rolls. We're going to start with Panda. 2 attacks against Panda. The first one's going to hit, and the second one is going to hit. Panda, you are going to take a total of... You're going to take 20 damage.
Alright.
Alright. Next up is going to be against Zal. Again, 2 attacks. All of them are going to have advantage. That's going to be a hit. That is going to be a hit as well. You're going to take... You're going to take 27 damage.
Ouch.
That brings you down to... 46, okay. And then 2 attacks against Lynn. That is going to be a hit, even with your 18. And that's also 2 hits. Damn.
Ooh.
Two, 4, 10, 13. You're going to take 21 damage.
Pretty.
Then they are going to leap back. I need all 3 of you to make strength saving throws as well from taking those attacks.
Who? Everyone that was attacked?
Yes.
That is a 14.
14. You're
18.
19. Okay. Yeah. Good. And for Lynn?
18.
18. Okay. None of you are knocked prone. They have moved away now. If you want to take attack of opportunities, you can take attack of opportunities. You just need to tell me which ones you're aiming for.
I'll go for the purple one as it leaves me.
Mm-hmm.
That'll be my light hammer. It's at 11.
That's not going to hit.
Is there
Panda, Scratch, or Lynn, do you guys want to take opportunity attacks here?
Yeah, I'll go for the green one.
Okay.
And I have daggers, so double.
That's only
That's
if you
it.
would get a bonus action in the attack, and you wouldn't get a bonus action here.
Okay, that is an 11.
That is not going to hit.
And attack the orange one.
Okay.
14.
It's not going to hit. Lynn?
I got I'll attack blue, and it was 26.
That is going to hit.
All right. But for what? 7.
It's the blue one. That is 7. Okay. All right. Zal, you are up next.
Okie dokie. I'm gonna go ahead and cast Sacred Flame at the purple one.
Okay.
So he's gonna make a dex save.
Okay. Dexterity saving throw.
So
That's a 24.
Well, he saves that one.
They take half damage? Or wait, no, this is the cantrip, right?
Yep, they take nothing.
They take nothing.
Son of a monkey's uncle. Yeah, I'm gonna need bonus action for spiritual weapon. And
You cannot cast 2 spells in 1 round.
oh, that's true. Yep. Okay. Then I got nothing for you.
Okay. All right. Just gonna stay where you are.
Yes.
Okay. Back at the top of the round with Panda.
Okie dokie. I'm gonna move 1 down. I'm gonna throw one of my daggers at the pink one.
Okay.
That is a 19.
That is gonna hit.
And what do I need? Oop. Oh, that one. That is 4 damage.
Which one did you throw it at? The pink one or purple one?
Pink.
Pink. 4 damage. Okay. Awesome. Anything else?
I will bonus action to hide again. To sneak.
Can you hide as a bonus action?
I believe so.
Is that like what was it like? Cunning action or something like that?
Yeah.
Okay, that's what I thought.
To
All right.
dash, disengage, or hide.
All right, go ahead and roll me a stealth check.
It is 5 plus 12, 17.
Okay. All right. That is gonna go to Scratch next.
Going to move. I think. In front of the pink one.
Mhm.
And I'm going to attack with my cat's claws.
All right.
And I'm going to miss. That's an 11.
Yeah, that'll be. Unfortunately, their bark is a little too tough for your cat's claws right now. You weren't able to come in at the right angle.
And then I do nothing.
Okay. All right, Lynn, you're up next.
Looking over my shoulder and seeing how far I am from everyone else, and see how far the wolves got from me, I'll back up to the other side of Zaladar, and I'll just kind of like plant my shield on the ground and hold my sword kind of ready in front of it, and can I use both of my actions as like just holding and waiting?
Okay, so how I should explain this is for a fighter, like you have just one action, but
And it gets
you get 2 attacks in that one action.
Okay.
So when you attack, it's automatically 2 attacks, as long as it's a physical attack. If you were to be a like Eldritch Knight per se, you would only be able to cast a spell, but you would get 2 physical attacks. So you're holding your action until one appears in front of you.
Yes, I will hold until we are there within distance.
Okay. All right. Wolves are gonna go next. How do we want to do this? Okay, it's going to start. The blue one is going to come up first. I need and then you're going to see the blue one and the pink one both kind of coordinate as they look towards each other. You see mushrooms start to grow out of their bark from little mossy, like red mossy patches. They both shiver in a way that moves throughout their entire body, and a puff of yellow smoke completely envelops a 10-foot radius around them. I need all 4 of you to roll Constitution saving throws.
Mm-mm-mm-mm-mm-mm.
13 for me.
15,
Dirty 20.
30, 20, 8.
8.
Bup, 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 bup. 14.
14. All right. Lin, Zal, and Panda are fine. Kitsu, you are stunned a round as the stunning spore has completely taken over. We're going to get the rest of them to rush in now. Green still was able to spot Panda. Red's going to rush in to attack here. All right. 2 attacks towards Scratch, 1 towards Zal, 2 towards Lin, 1 towards... This is how he positioned himself. 1 towards Panda. All of them have advantage.
Would my reaction...
Your reaction does go off before the stunning spore went off, to be fair, so you can attack the blue one.
Okay, and I will.
Go for it. Do it.
And I rolled a 22.
That hits.
And does that hit for both, or did I roll twice to hit for twice, right?
You have to roll twice.
Yeah, that makes sense. And then a 20, dirty.
Okay, both hit.
Great. 11 and 9.
So 20.
Yeah.
Okay. Let's do this. Panda, you're up first.
Kiruka?
Wait. It is... Tie goes to the defender, so you're safe. They just rolled a 14. 2 attacks towards Lin. 1 misses. The other's a hit. Lin, you're going to take 13 damage.
Wonderful.
Zal, hit towards you. That's going to hit. You're going to take 8 damage. And Scratch, you are stunned and taking 2 attacks. The first one is going to hit. And the second one is also going to hit. That is 17 damage. All right. Then we are going to get them to hop back more. I need all of you that were hit need to make strength saving throws. You have disadvantage on your saving throw, Kitsu. But I need Zal, Lin, and Kitsu to make strength saving throws.
18.
You're good?
21.
You're good? Kitsu, you are also now prone. So you were stunned, and then you fell prone with that attack. That's gonna finish up that round. Zal, you're up next.
Do we get opportunity attacks for them in disengaging?
Yes, you do.
I want to do that.
You guys need to call those out.
Can we all? Okay.
Those are your reactions. Like
Okay.
I helped you out the first time, but remember, as I said, remember your actions.
All right. Would I be able to do that now as well?
Mhm.
Great.
Yeah, I'll go ahead and do it too.
I would, but
22.
You can try. You just have disadvantage. Oh wait, no, you don't. Never mind. You can't. Sorry. That is gonna hit. Who are you aiming for?
The other one was coming at me. I guess red.
Okay.
It's 4.
4. All right. You are able to hit with your light hammer, but you hear just the faintest crack of wood, and it still just darts away without any sort of hesitation.
I rolled 17.
Who are you attacking?
Blue,
Roll for damage.
5.
Okay. More on the blue one, you can see as the wood is being stripped away, it starts out as just black bark that slowly peels into a white calcified bark, almost like bone, and more it starts to unravel.
I'll also yell out just in this moment, like, if anyone can use fire, I feel like these things are wood.
It is Saul's turn.
I can't
Oh wait,
move
Panda,
myself.
did you? It's your attack of opportunity.
Oh yeah, I did. I missed.
You
It was
missed?
11.
Yeah, I can't
Yep,
move
I see
myself.
what happened here. Go for it.
So from here, I'm going to channel my divinity with the radiance of the dawn. So the 4 that are within 30 feet of me, to the left and the bottom, will need to make a Constitution saving throw.
Okay, blue starting off. Blue rolled a 19.
Damn.
Red rolled an 8. Nat 20 for the purple.
Damn it.
And a 19 for the pink.
Woo!
So let me go ahead and roll. So that's going to be plus 10, 27 for those that failed, and half as much for those that did not.
Okay. So that's going to be 13 damage to those that saved. Okay. Anything else?
No.
Nope. All right. How does this attack look?
So, Zaladar is going to call out for Lathander's aid. As he presents his holy symbol. And essentially the light of Lathander is going to burst out in all directions, around Zaladar, just shining exceedingly bright, out 30 feet, just a radiant, bright light, and he's holding it up with his trunk, before him, and calling out for Lathander to light the way to victory.
As you do this, and the dogs and some wolves kind of shy back a little bit from it, you hear a chuckle and a whisper in the wind, just, "This is fun, but I can show you a darkness even your god wouldn't touch." and you feel for a brief second your connection to your god flicker out and then flood back in. All right.
I don't care for that.
Panda, you're up.
Okay. I would like to move down here near these stairs
Okay.
and then hold my action.
Okay. What are you holding for? What's your
Uh,
just give me the general trigger just so I know when to call out you can take your action.
just reaction to attack.
Okay, got it. All right. Scratch, you're stunned and have lost your action for this round. Lynn, you're up.
I will move over to Scratch. Is Scratch prone?
He is prone and stunned.
Okay.
He just
Can
asleep.
I use my action to at least lift him up from the prone position?
Yes, you can.
Great. I will do that. Just kind of dusting off and smacking them in the face. Snap
Getting him
out of it.
that stunned.
We are busy.
This is no time for a nap.
And then I'll after Scratch is up, he'll just again smash his shield into the ground and just kind of be on the ready, though not as an action, just as flavor.
Okay.
And here we are. That's all I think I can do. That's the full thing, right?
Sweet. Okay. Wolves are up next. Boom. 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 Boom.
Oh shit.
Boom. Boom. Panda, if you want to take a reaction, you would be able to throw your knife in this situation. But you only have one dagger after you've thrown one. Until you collect that dagger. Or wait, how many daggers did you have in your inventory? I just assumed you had two since you had 2 weapon fighting.
Probably 2. Let me see. Inventory.
Good for me.
I have 3.
You have 3. Okay, so you still have 2. But if you throw one, you'll be down to 1.
Mhm. Yeah, no, I'll not.
Or since this is your action and you didn't take your full movement, if you wanted to, you can reaction use your movement to go in and then use your action to attack. But that's up to you. If you want to stay where you are, just let me know and I will start off the attacks.
No, I'll go do that. I'll attack Pink.
Okay. You do have an ally within 5 feet.
First one is a 19.
Yes, so that's going to be, you do get your sneak attack a bonus on top of it.
Cool. And then nat 20.
You only get 2d4 on that one.
Oh, my bad. 4 and 3.
Okay, so your first attack, so you're using your attack and then your bonus action?
Mhm.
So your first attack is going to be 2d4, or no, your first attack is going to be 1d4 plus 5d6. Your second attack is just going to be 2d4.
Okay. So 2d4 plus 5d6. So
No, just, it's 1d4 plus 5d6.
Oh,
That's
sorry.
your regular with the sneak attack you got. Then when you bonus actioned and got your nat 20, that's just a regular 2d4.
Okay. So 1 plus 13. Okay, so the first is a 24 damage.
24 damage, cool. And then the 2d4?
If I can grab it. That is 6.
6. Cool. Alright, let's do this. How do we want to do this? Well, obviously 4 attacks on Zal.
Ugh.
I think in this situation we're gonna go 2 attacks on. We'd probably go for Lynn on this one, so that's what we'll do. We'll start with Lynn to get those out of the way. That's a miss. That's a nat 20.
Uh-oh.
Lynn, you're going to take 22. Zal, you ready?
Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and use my reaction.
Okay. Which one are you posing disadvantage on?
Blue.
Blue. Okay. Zal, you get this moment to, with your same kind of divine radiance you used when channeling divinity. There's a flash of light in front of Blue's face. He does not get advantage. He only gets a normal attack. All right. Green is going to go first. That is a miss on green. Orange is going to go next. That's a miss on orange.
Hey.
Blue.
I might just live through the round.
Blue is going to hit. Red. Red is also going to hit. Okay, you're going to take... You're going to take 19 damage.
How is
Zoinks.
Eldar looking?
I'm looking like one more hit like that and I'm done.
You guys can give HP checks. That's totally fine. I have your HPs written down.
Yeah,
Great.
I got 19 left.
I got 48.
All right. Let's see with that. Oh, I need strength saving throws from Lynn and from Zal. I need 4 from Zal and I need 2 from Lynn.
One of them missed. Does I still need to do one?
Oh yeah, 1 from you then,
18,
Okay.
and 2 from Zal.
and
2 from Zal, 1 from Lynn. My bad.
17.
17, cool.
18, 10, 14, and 6.
Scrap that. I didn't mean 4. Just roll 2. Because you only got attacked twice. I messed up. I'm sorry.
All right. So I'll get the first 2 are 18 and 10.
18 and 10. You do fall prone. They are going to leap back, leap back, leap
So
back.
no attack of opportunity.
You can. You'll just have disadvantage.
Okay. Then I will do that.
And I will as well.
And the same.
Yes.
Yeah,
All of
well,
you with you guys.
Can I still?
No, you are no longer stunned after
Yeah.
losing a round. So, yes, the 3 of you would get attacks of opportunity as well.
Oh. 19.
Okay. Who are you hitting?
Let's go. Which one of these 2 are worse for wear? Pink or purple?
You're gonna need to give me a medicine check.
Oh, okie dokie, hokey pokey. Why? Natural 20.
Natural 20. Okay, you know for a fact it's the pink one.
Okie dokie. Why? Why now?
I'm glad I got that out of the way.
Oh no! Dokie hokey pokey. 5.
5 for damage.
Yeah.
Okay. Cool. What about Panda and 6 is the lower. Kitsu. Yeah, you wait. Kitsu, you're
That
not
was from
prone.
earlier.
Okay, that was from earlier. Yeah. Kitsu, what'd you roll for your attack of opportunity?
25.
Yeah, that's gonna hit. Which one are you going for?
The pink one that was in front of me.
Okay.
And Cat's Claws
Ignore that.
rolled 9.
Cool. All right.
So it got 9 total.
What about you, Panda?
Yeah, I rolled a 3.
Yeah, unfortunately. You know what? Actually, that hits. I'm crazy. All right.
So I rolled a 22. So it's a
Even
total
with
of
disadvantage?
no, I didn't roll disadvantage. You're
Because
right.
if you're prone, you have disadvantage on
sorry.
your attack.
No, it was a 17 with disadvantage.
You still hit.
All right, so it's
Which one do you want to go for?
blue.
All right.
Ooh. D4 plus, so yeah, it's 6.
6. Okay.
Oh,
We are looking.
A warding
good
flare, and he still hit me. Of course, I have to go for him.
here.
It's personal.
This is my this blue wolf right here is my Moriarty. All right. That was the wolves' action. Zal, you're up next. You do have to use half your movement to pick yourself up.
Okay. How is everybody else looking on the health department here?
Unless I take a bad hit, I can take 2 turns of damage.
at 48.
At 33.
46.
So I am going to cast Prayer of Healing at a 3rd level.
Okay. That is for self or for group?
That is up to 6 creatures.
Cool. And with 3rd level, what's your dice situation looking at?
It's going to be 3d8 plus 4.
Hell yeah.
Thank you, cleric.
Very much, thank you.
Three. 23 back for me.
23 back for all of you, basically?
Oh, yeah. Yep.
Oh, that's nice.
That's 23 to all of you. Okay, that brings...
Oh, that is lovely.
So, that just, yeah, your Panda's back to full health. Okay. Scratch is back to full health. Okay. Cool. Anything else? Movement or anything?
Yeah,
Or are
I'm
you
gonna
also are
move-
you just staying prone on the ground?
No, I'm going to use half my movement to get up.
Okay.
And then I will tuck myself in over with the gang here.
Okay. What's your movement?
Is that enough? 30.
You only have 3 squares of movement. You technically moved 4. Boom. Sorry, I have to be a stickler right now. That's the only way this fight works. Okay. Panda, you're up.
Okay, I would like to move up to the side of this one and attack.
Okay. Go for it.
That is 11.
And 11 is not going to do it.
Okay, I would like to bonus action and dash the fuck back.
You said bonus action dash?
Yeah, it's my cunning action. Can use it to dash, disengage, or hide.
But you're dashing away?
Yes.
Okay, you're still getting an opportunity attack against you. With advantage, that is still going to hit. You're going to take 9 damage as you run away.
Okie dokie.
Okay. It is very much, with each of these bites, it is not like a bite of a dog, but like you are being just... Imagine like 100 needles latching onto you and ripping through as it just keeps tearing away at you. Okay. Let's see. Scratch, you are up.
I'm going to channel divinity, preserve life. I'm going to split, restore 30 HP between the 3 of them around me, 10 each.
10 each. Okay. Panda, you're back to full health again. Zal, you're looking good. And Lynn, you're looking real good again. Alright. Anything else?
I think that's it.
Lynn, you're up.
All right. Feeling renewed, I will go right up to my good friend Blue Wolf, and I will do an attack and an action surge for a second attack, so that'll be 4.
Alright, 4 attacks against Blue. Go for it.
God. The first one was a natural 1. Is that going to hit?
No, I don't
Okay.
think
Really?
so.
Interesting.
Ugh.
So glad I got that 20
Awkward.
on a medicine check. All right, second one is Jesus.
The dice gods do be fickle.
25.
That is gonna hit.
And then 21 and 2.
That's still 2 hits against it.
That's 2 hits against it.
That is 2 hits.
That is twice as good as your last roll. So
There you go.
Dare you? How dare you? Ooh, okay, great. 13 and 9, so 22.
Okay. Lynn, you brandish the shield and sword of the one that showed you the world through their own eyes. And in that moment, you stab through this wolf and twist, and you feel the bark give and bend away as everything almost immediately dries out and then explodes around your blade. The wolf is no more. And as that wolf is dying away, you hear in your ear, I always told you if you just practice your swing, you know what to do. What do you do next?
Fall a little just hearing the voice again, but regain my composure and stare at my character sheet for a second and stall while I'll use second wind as well to add 1d10 as a bonus action. I can regain 1d10.
Okay.
Cool. Do that. That will be 5.
Okay. Cool.
Oh wait, 1d10 plus 10, I think.
I don't think that's it.
Okay, then no. You sure?
I'm pretty sure.
Okay.
I'm gonna look it up just to make sure, but I'm like, second
No,
one's
it's-
great. It's not that great.
It's phrased weird on this character sheet. I think you're right. It's 1d10 plus 10 HP, but I agree.
Now I have to look it up, or else I'm gonna lose myself. Fighter 5e. Oh yeah, 1d10 plus your fighter level. You're right. So you do get 20. So you're back up to full HP.
Oh man.
I didn't. That isn't on my screen, but I'll believe you.
Well, yeah, you jumped from 48 to 71 to 81, and then plus 20. You can't go over your HP amount. You can only go back to your top, which brings you back up to 104.
Okay. I had me at 96, but
Hey, we'll take
will
that. 96 instead. You want to use the
No,
computer?
no,
Hell
nope,
yeah.
nope, nope.
96 it is. Let's go,
I
Wolves.
should have shut the hell up, huh?
Okay. How do we want to do this? Boop. This is the next one. I'm going to, just to make sure. Yep. Double sixes. Great. Which is just actually what I need. I need you three to make Constitution saving throws.
That is an 8 for me.
Okay. Panda, you go stunned.
19.
You are able
22.
You're able to fight it off, Zal.
21.
You're able to fight it off, Scratch. These two are now going to come in, get their
I'm
attacks
glad
off.
that's my natural 20.
Okay.
No.
Start with Panda. That's a hit on Panda. That's another hit on Panda. Panda, you're going to take... You're going to take 12 damage. It's not too bad.
If I'm stunned, can I still uncanny dodge or no?
Nope.
Okay, didn't think so.
Zal.
I will be using another warding flare.
Okay. Pose disadvantage. That's still going to hit. And that is still going to hit as well.
Ooh.
These guys don't like me.
12. You're going to take 20... Oh, wait. You're going to take 25 damage.
Oh. Sorry, I
Zoinks.
moved over here. I moved over here thinking that they'd come at me. I'm sorry.
No, they just really don't like me.
What was your health
Back-
at?
I'm down to 27.
That's what I thought. Okay. Lynn, you are staring down your wolf, and they just kind of stare at you. They cock their head the other way, and they don't move. They just stay. All right. How do we want to do this? All right. If you guys want to take attacks of opportunity, of
Yes,
course.
please.
Yep.
I cannot.
No, you can't use your reaction. That's right.
15.
That is not going to hit.
My lower one is 9.
That is not going to hit either. All right. Zal, you're up.
I'm gonna go ahead and launch a fireball at the pair that's looking to cut off Lynn. No, the one's to the north.
Okay.
Green and orange.
Dexterity saving throws. Both are going to succeed on the dexterity saving throws.
Son of a bitch.
5d6 or 8d6, but halved.
Six, 9, 15, 16, 19, 24. How many is that? What did I do? 6 so far?
6. That was 6 dice.
7, 30. Yeah, 86. So 30. So 15 for them.
15. Cool. Alright. Top of the order. You just launched a fireball in a city residential area. These are people's homes. So I'm going to roll a d20 for the houses you just set on fire. You want me to roll high here.
Take out the
That
witnesses.
is a 3.
Oh,
So,
Yeah, so That
rushing
kinda
out of their home, you're going to see whoops. Gordon. And he's going to look at the dogs, going to look at you, look back at the dogs, his burning home, and he goes, I understand tearing down the establishment, but straight up, fuck you. They are going to roll initiative into this, and they are joining the fight against y'all.
Against us?
You just burned down his home. You
I mean, what's the
legit just
reason?
burned down his home.
Is there any way to convince him that the dogs did it?
You can try. You're going to have to use an action to do that. They're going to sneak in before Lynn.
I?
All right, Panda, you're up. Well, let me ask you guys this. If someone burned down your home, would you take that just okay? Just like, oh, all right, I totally get collateral damage at this point.
If I stepped out into the streets and I saw 5 demon wolves.
That's why I
I'd at
said
least-
you wanted me to roll high. If I rolled high, he would have been scared.
that
He
ma-
was not
oh.
scared.
Okay, that makes sense.
Okay, let's see. How far am I looking at here? Over there. Okay. Well then. I am going to once again rush in front of. Actually, if I'm here, I can still take the pink one, right?
Yes.
Okay. I will go there and attack Mr. Pink.
Okay.
That is a nat 20.
Oh my god. You do not get your sneak attack on this though.
Yeah.
So roll me 2d4 plus the bonus to it.
That is a 4. That is a 2.
Plus. What's your dexterity modifier?
Dex mod is 4.
Okay, so that is 10 damage altogether. All right. As you are able to dig both knives deep within this wolf, you twist and you feel that same instant calcification as it starts drying away and blows up in a husk of twigs around you.
Can I grab my third dagger out of it?
Oh, your third dagger's over here, man.
Should I throw it that way? I thought I threw it at the pink one.
Where did this start again? Oh, you're right. It was the pink one. Okay. Yeah, you got your third dagger back. You're all daggered up.
Cool.
Okay. Scratch, you're up.
How
Or-
bad does Zal look?
Zal, you can answer that?
27 out of 73.
Alrighty then. Gonna turn around and reach out and cast Cure Wounds at level 3. That's 3d8 plus 8. That's 18.
That's
Thank you.
great.
Back to 45.
Cool. All right, it's Gordon's turn.
Oh boy.
Gordon is looking at you, Zal, because you were the one heading up and everything as he walked out. Saw the flames of your god burning bright right on his home. All right.
Oh no.
Poor Gordon.
Gordon's gonna go in for an attack. Gordon is going to hit.
Oh no.
Fuck you, Gordon.
It's 5 damage. He doesn't get any additional bonuses or anything. He's just an angry townsman watching his home burn.
Somebody make Gordon on our side.
Yeah.
Okay, Lynn, you're up.
Does this wolf still look angry?
You know what? Give me an insight check.
God, I just
Nat
feel
20.
like the moment
This
I
is the nat
leave-
20.
Yeah, this is the 20.
You're totally right here, Saul.
15.
15. It looks more like it looks passive towards you in this moment.
It's waiting for a pack mate before it attacks again. Pack tactics, baby.
That's a thought. Okay. I'm gonna. Nah, I'm gonna hit it. Yeah, I'm gonna hit it. 17. Or sorry,
Okay.
plus 7, whatever that's 20 something.
All right. You are able to hit. You are about to strike
Oh god.
when everything goes quiet. Almost like time just freezes. And walking out from the corner, you see Mel. And she just giggles the way Mel always did. She looks hale, wholesome, healthy, alive. And she just beckons you to follow.
Lynn, as he swings his sword down, just kind of lets go and it drops and he kind of falls a little. Mel?
You were the farmer's boy. I told you to see the world, not get yourself killed. Come on. Let's go talk. This doesn't involve us.
I buried you.
How could you bury me if I'm here?
I'll look back at the crew and then back toward Mel. And I'll just kind of get up and start walking toward her. I don't understand.
And I guess we have a lot to talk about, don't we? Come on. This was never your world. Let them deal with the fighting. Why don't we go
Yeah.
talk about your favorite bread again?
I would like that. I'd like that.
And before anyone can stop him, Lynn disappears from the battle. Lynn is out of the initiative order. The wolf just lets him pass. We are back into it. Wolves are going next.
Bye.
Alright. Let's see. 2 attacks on Panda, 2 attacks on Zal. Let's do this. Panda. That's a miss. That's another miss. Panda, you're good.
Thank God.
Zal.
I'll be using a warding flare.
Warding flare, bright flash. Which one are you using it on? Green or orange?
Blue. Oh right, blue's gone. Orange.
Orange is going to roll just normal. 1 die. That's going to fail.
Hey.
Fantastic.
Alright. Green's up next. Green is also going to miss. God damn it.
Fantastic.
Alright, and then they're going
Finally,
to...
something goes my way.
They're going to run back the other way now. Panda, you can get attack of opportunity.
Okay, doke. Boom. Dirty 20.
That is going to hit.
Boop. Boop. 4.
Okay. Against which one?
Purple.
Okay. All right. We're going to go to Zal next. Zal, what do you do?
Not cast fireball again.
Hey, man, there's got to be consequences. When we
I
saw
know.
your spell list, we were like, he wouldn't do that, right? He wouldn't just do that in a residential
No, I would.
area.
No, I would.
Herb runs out.
Live forest.
You do not want Herb in this fight.
I don't want to fuck with Herb.
Herb is scrappy. It's gonna get bad real quick. He's gonna go like Irish dirty, like fish hook you and everything.
I will be casting Guardian of Faith.
Oh. Tell me where you want to place it. Give me a little click.
Right next to me.
Okay.
Actually, right above me.
Give me a ping.
Yep.
Okay. There's your Guardian of Faith. You can
Thank you.
control it. Well, you can't move it once you place it, actually.
Nope, he's just there, and anyone that comes within 10 feet of him has to make a dexterity saving throw or take 20 radiant damage or half as much on the success, and it will disappear after dealing 60 damage.
It's a solid fucking spell. I love it.
Mhm.
Love it. Yeah, I went with the Phoenix picture since you have so much of the fire motif, but right now, what does your Guardian of Faith look like?
So, the Guardian of Faith is literally going to be this just very tall humanoid that's going to be decked out like a knight of Lathander, right? Just a full-on knight looking, but with the sign of Lathander like on the chest, kind of like like old knights. I think Mighty Python, maybe, I don't know. The Black Knight, but just gleaming, spectral, but like appears bright and devout in the light of Lathander.
Beautiful. Just so freaking beautiful. Okay, that is Zal's turn. Any movement, bonus action sort of situation here?
I think I'm gonna hang tight.
Hang tight. Cool. I love it. You know what's really funny about that? Since Gordon's still an enemy, Gordon's gonna take damage from that Guardian.
Gordon's getting fucked, man.
Gordon's getting fucked.
Time
Panda,
to
you're up.
convert Gordon.
Burn down your house, and too bad, man.
Lad Leander's gonna fuck you up.
Lathander's got more work for me to do. I gotta take out these wolves, and if I gotta take out your house in the process, I'll make good on it. I'll fix it. Take care of it.
Okay. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna move over here
Okay.
and I'm gonna roll to intimidate Gordon into staring at this massive flame knight in front of him and saying either you fight with us or you deal with that.
Okay, give me that intimidation check.
It is.
And since you've got this Guardian of Faith next to you with a fucking Loxodon cleric, that is like what? You're probably like close to 7 feet? In
7.5
height?
feet.
He's 7.5 feet. I'll give you advantage on this intimidation.
Okay, well that is a 25.
Are you going to help me fix the house?
I mean,
Gosh.
sure, you got a lot of
He's
parts
looking
over there
straight
at
at
that
Zal.
office.
He's like, are you going to help me fix the house?
Of course we are. We have plenty of wood from the place that you've destroyed today.
Okay, let's fuck up some wolves. Well, no, this is what I'm going to say. Since you convinced Gordon to not attack you, Gordon is now going to... Gordon's going to rush off and try to get anything out of his house that is, like, savable at this point. He's like, all right, fuck you! Gordon's going to go ahead and leave the battle.
It's fair.
All right, Gordon's out of initiative. All right, that is your action, Panda. But that was a good use of your action. You saved an innocent soul. Scratch, you're up.
So, how's your health looking?
40.
Gonna reach out and touch Faith and cast Cure Wounds at second level.
Okay.
And that's 15 health back.
Thank you.
Damn. Can't you guys make yourselves easier to kill?
I mean, I'm
could.
trying. I'm trying.
I tried really hard.
Okay. All right. Lynn is no longer in combat. Lynn has disappeared. The wolves are up next. They only know their mission. They're going to come in and try to attack. And they are going to have to make their. What is the save?
Shit. It's a Guardian Faith. Dexterity.
Dexterity?
16.
16. Okay. Orange is up first. Orange will succeed. Green is up
10
next.
damage.
They will also succeed. 10 damage. The red one will not. Takes the full 20.
Mhm.
And the purple one is going to succeed.
So the Guardian stands.
The red erupts in a holy light as it screams from the attack from the Guardian of Faith here. It dries out and explodes. The red one is out.
Fantastic.
Okay. Then we are going to get our attacks in. 2 against Panda. And 1 against Zal. That's going to hit Panda. That is also going to hit Panda. Panda, you are going to take... You're going to take 12 damage.
Would like to uncanny dodge.
You take 6 damage. Zal, you take no damage. You're able to escape the attack.
Fantastic.
And then they are going to break away again to a pack of
I
3.
will take an attack of opportunity
Hell yeah, go for it.
against the I guess it was purple that attacked me.
Go for it.
18 plus 6, 19.
Okay, that's gonna hit.
So it's 6 damage.
Okay. Panda.
Can I, since I used my uncanny dodges reaction?
Oh no, you cannot. That's right.
Am I doing attack to
You are not with.
purple?
Yes, you can. They did leave your attack range.
24 to hit.
That is gonna hit.
8 damage.
Oh. These guys are not looking good right now. All right. Zal, you're up.
I'll go ahead and use my bonus action to cast Spiritual Weapon.
Is Guardian of Faith a concentration spell?
I didn't think it was.
Just to make sure, could you look it up?
Yeah, I'll
I
go
can't
back. Yep. It is not.
Okay, cool. Go ahead. Let's see. Spiritual weapon. Where is he? I know I have one here. There he is. Here's your little spiritual weapon. I will give you control over him.
Fantastic.
And move him out as you want.
All right. Go right. Yeah, you can go right here, but going for purple.
Okay.
So that is going to be dirty 20.
That is going to hit.
That's my D8. 4. So 8 damage.
8 damage. Okay. All right. Anything else?
I will. Well, that's my bonus action, so I'll ready an action to attack with my mace when they come within range.
Okay. We go back to the top of the order with Panda.
Okay. I would once again like to move over here and into sneak and home action.
Go ahead and give me a hide action or the stealth check.
18 plus 12, 30.
That is gonna hit. Oh wait, that's just your hide. Jesus Christ! Wow. Yeah, no one's gonna get higher than that, so you're invisible. Like you are just gone. Okay. All right. Scratch, you're up.
I was still looking on health again.
I'm 55 out of 73, so I'm looking okay.
Then Scratch is going to move here. And cast Guiding Bolt at 2nd level. On the purple. I rolled 15.
Ty goes to the defender. It does not hit. All right. With that, we're gonna go back to the wolves. With Lynn still gone, I'm gonna step away for just a second. You guys want to talk about what you're gonna do?
Have we hit orange at all?
I don't think anyone's hit orange.
So
I feel like somebody did at some point.
I guess the fireball.
And the Guardian.
True.
Yeah. So they're all somewhat damaged.
These are tough.
Yeah, these are. I feel like health in order from lowest to highest is purple, green, orange.
Yeah, I'd like to finish purple off and then work on green.
And where the fuck did Lynn go?
Super
Right?
busy. Super busy. Phone call. Important.
Somebody offered non-pumpernickel bread.
Says
I heard-
Living Rocks.
Did you say sourdough?
What?
Sourdough, I'm in.
So these guys are going to try and get in range of Zal. Roll some dexterity saves. He fails. Orange is gonna take the 10 damage. Spiritual Guardian is gone.
Mhm.
But Zal, you're gonna be taking 3 attacks against you.
As I see that, I would use my reaction,
Okay.
rewarding flare.
He misses. Orange is gonna miss. Green is gonna hit. Purple is also going to hit. You're going to take. I'm not rolling good anymore, so we're fine. You're going to take 13 damage. Oh wait, no, it's 17 damage.
Back down in the 30s. 38.
Okay.
And I am out of warding flare.
Oh wait, they're actually I need you to roll 3, or no, I need you to roll 2 strength saving throws as well.
I also want to take my held action.
Oh yeah, that's right. Who are you attacking?
The purple.
Okay.
That's what it's 12 plus 6, 18.
That's gonna hit.
And that's going to be 7 damage.
Okay. They're still up, but not looking good. They're going to back off now. All right.
And
Panda,
I got a nat 20 on my strength save.
you are not prone. On both strength saves?
I only rolled one. That's an 18 on the second one.
Yeah, you're indomitable.
We got all my high
You're
rolls
a
on my
mountain.
saves, not on anything else.
You are made of stone itself.
Okay, so what's this thing again?
It's a spiritual weapon. It's just a floating weapon. What does it look like, Zal?
It is a battle axe that is just radiating Lathander's light from it. Just kind of like waving off of it, but it's just floating out there. So it's a beautiful, radiant battle axe.
All right. Beautiful.
Okay.
Beautiful.
I am going to see how far away I am. Okay, cool. And I'll move in on purple.
Okay.
Actually, is that one possible? Let me see. Yes. Okay. But yeah, I'm just gonna swing my daggers.
Okay.
At the purple. That's not gonna hit. That's a 3. I'm going to bonus action to get the fuck out again.
All right. You can move back.
I'll move to here.
Yeah. Wait. What's your movement?
30.
30.
So 5
If
more.
you're disengaging, you have 5 feet of movement. If you're dashing, they get the opportunity attack.
Oh yeah, I'm dashing.
Okay.
I will dash back to here.
They are gonna hit.
Okay.
You're gonna take 8 damage.
Cool.
All right. Scratch, you're up. You're right over there, Tucker. You okay?
Keeping hydrated.
Love it.
You let me know if you need me, guys.
I got you, bro.
And the old favorite of Cure Wounds on Zal. At second level, 20 health.
Thank you.
That's what my second level slots at.
So 58 for Zal. Okay. Wolves are going to go next. All 3 going to head in, and they're going to attack Panda. So 3 attacks on Panda. Orange is going to go first. That is going to hit. Green's going to go next. That's going to hit. Purple's going to go next. That is also going to hit. Alright. Panda, you're going to take... First bite is going to do... That is going to do 13 damage. Second bite is going to do 8 damage, so you're at 21. Third bite is going to do 11 damage, so you're at 32 damage.
I'd once again like to uncanny dodge.
Uncanny dodge, have that to 16. Cool. It is, they're going to then, let's see, they both all moved in 15, 20. They still have them, yeah, so they're going to go just 15 back. Zal and Panda can take opportunity attack. No, Panda
Okay.
can't take opportunity attacks, but Zal can take an opportunity attack.
That's 22.
All right, it's gonna be against the purple one.
Yes.
All right, go ahead and roll for damage.
6 damage.
That's exactly what you needed.
Ooh.
As you let down with your holy mace, it explodes into splinters of wood and bone. Purple is gone. We have 2 wolves left. Lynn is still missing. Zol, you're up.
All right. So I'm going to move over here, and I will be going for the green.
Okay.
Um,
You're talking about your spiritual weapon?
correct.
All right.
Which 24
That is going to
or
hit.
23. 7 plus 4 is 11.
Cool. Green and orange are both looking around the same in terms of hurt. They are both more towards the lower end here.
Okay.
You still have your action though, right? That's just a bonus action attack.
Yeah, I'm gonna hold action on my mace for when they come back.
Cool.
Within range.
All right. What is Handa gonna do?
I'm going to move over here and hide again and say, please help me.
And that brings us to Scratch. Scratch, what are you gonna do?
I'm going to move here and help him.
All right.
Thank you.
So, emotion-wise, where are the 3 of you feeling on battle? Like, what is running through your characters' heads?
I'm still a little freaked out about the whole, like, not actually living thing, like artificial life thing. And also wondering because I kind of like saw it out of the corner of my eye, Lynn just like walking off into the distance. I'm like, where the fuck did he go?
Okay. What about Scratch? What is Scratch feeling right now?
Please don't let these die. Please don't let these die. Please don't let these die. Please don't let these die.
And Zal?
Zal is fully in combat mode. He is only thinking about killing these things so that he can go forth and spread the light of Lathander, and find Lynn.
And rebuilding Gordon's house.
Not really a thought at the moment. As soon as Gordon left, that was immediately out of Zal's mind. It's just destroy these things. These are the opposite of Lathander to him. These are just pure darkness and evil.
A whistle rips through the noise of battle. High, piercing, screeching. Both wolves look up, look towards each other, and fully melt back into the stone, as if their roots that make them up detangle and return from where they came. Further in the city, we find Lynn talking to Mel. How would this conversation go for Lynn?
Like, are we gonna have the conversation, or do you want me to just tell you how the conversation would go?
Mel hasn't spoken since you left the battle, but has just had that same graceful smile and has been listening to whatever you're saying. So what would Lynn be talking about in this moment?
I thought this is something that you'd want. I thought that you wanted this. You left the note. You told me that this was to do, but it should have been you here. I'm not. Yeah, you're right. I'm not this. I was trying, but I don't. This is scary, honestly, and I wanna go home. You're right.
And when it came to the relationship between Lynn and Mel, was it more friendly in nature or more romantic in nature?
They were friends.
Friends.
They were neighbors that I mean, they weren't. He she was the closest thing for him because he was a bit hermit-like, and so he treated her very much, definitely the most special person in his life, but they were just very good friends.
Mel looks to you and just says, "We can go home. I can take you home.
But
It'd be just like before.
but I think you got to go back and help them though then. Or
Don't worry
Mel.
about that. I'm here for you.
I don't know.
You're the only one I need. I don't know them.
But I know them now though, and they're good people.
Hey, it's okay. They'll be fine. Just let me take you home first. Just
Okay.
come here." And she extends her arms out in an open gesture. She's like, "Just come here. Give me a hug, and we can just go home." And you crave that warmth again. That desire of feeling someone there for you. Someone you believe in and trust.
I okay. I let's go home. I want to go home. And I'll kind of go in and for the embrace.
And it's so warm. You remember everything so euphorically. Those moments when, even on your hardest days, Mel would be there to hold you as you pass through these hard emotions. Scared, nervous, anxious, fearful. It all just slowly melts away as your arms fold around her and hers around you. It's so blissful, so beautiful, so wonderful that you do not feel as the roots from her fingertips start digging through your back slowly, deeper and deeper. You smile in this warm embrace as your soul is compressed in with your own blood, your bone, and the wood poisons it more, takes its essence and fully immerses itself until it is just a black substance, hard, pulsating with light. The last moments you will have as Lynn is just feeling the hand from behind you, no longer Mel's, rip through your back and into your chest as it grabs hold of the center of you and it is pulling you out and the life is leaving you. You hear a whisper, "One down, 3 players to go." And as Lynn collapses, just a husk left behind him, and the figure leaves one simple note behind. He looks into his hand, just an honest smile and excitement for what he has now. But as he walks away, he begins to whistle. And when our adventurers find Lynn, all they find is a husk, and written in the last remnants of Lynn's blood on the wall, "I'll see you at the mansion tomorrow." And that is where we will end tonight's session for Flight Team D&D.
What?
What? What? Anyway, thank you everybody for stopping by. It's been a while. We're almost 4 hours in. It's late on our end. And I want to say thank you for everybody who stopped by. Thank you so much for Woo Brenda for the raid. Sarah Apocalypse for the raid as well. I know there are people been chatting. I'm sorry I haven't been talking as much. I never do interact with chat when I'm doing D&D. I really want to make sure my players are fully immersed in it, but I hope you have enjoyed what we have put out. We will be back next Sunday to finish this out. Sunday the 12th, 4 p.m. Central Time, 5 p.m. Eastern Time. That is 10 p.m. Greenwich Mean Time. But we will be back to finish this story to end this round of D&D for Flight Team. I implore you to stick with us and to join us to see where this goes, because if you thought this was the craziest thing I have planned, you have no idea how I'm ending this.
Oh,
So,
dear God.
until then, shout out to our beautiful, beautiful Tucker. Thank you for joining us and joining us on this one shot. Tucker, if you could tell us what's going on in your life, I'd appreciate that.
Thank you. Yeah, no, I'm editing your podcast, which is So Did You Like It on Spotify and everywhere like that. And I have music on Spotify as well, Tucker Winstanley. It's also on my Twitch profile, Tucker_wins. That's my life.
It's beautiful. It's a great life. It's beautiful music. All right. To our beautiful Loxodon Zal. Oban, what are you doing? What's going on?
I'm in shock at the moment. I'm getting back into streaming more, so that's good.
Hell yeah. Please, if you guys haven't followed Oban, drop them a follow. See what they're doing. They're going to be coming back and getting more streams on. They've been doing D&D with us. Check them out. All right. Pandalore, Texan Panda, what's up?
Not much. No life, just streaming all that. Hanging out.
Vibes, guys. Stream vibes. Stream vibes for the Panda. It's beautiful. Potion Permit, Stardew Valley, DBD. Check them out. It's going to be a great time. And Kitsu, where can we find your particular brand of chaos?
In the flight team, because I'm not currently streaming at the moment. So anywhere that there's a flight team member, you generally find me doing chaotic things in chat and torturing people, mainly the streamer, but sometimes chat.
And I'm Sir Squarin. I'm simply here. I stream sometimes. I play D&D. If you liked what you heard, drop a follow. If you didn't, I don't know. Do what you want. But until then, I think this particular choice should go to Tucker for putting up with the shenanigans and being my first ever death in a D&D campaign. Tucker.
Yeah.
Where do you want to send these lovely people to?
Oh no.
I know. Didn't see that coming, did you?
Rally's a top-notch old flight teamer. He's playing Dead by Daylight. Trees is also playing Horizon Zero Dawn. Either one of those two, I think, are great.
It's up to you. You tell me who.
Let's go Rally.
Rally guy it is. All right. All right, guys, that's going to be it for Flight Team D&D. We will see you in a week. We hope to see you in a week, but until then, bye, guys. We'll send this raid out, and we have a beautiful ending screen provided by Queso Cactus.